Hello, hello, and welcome to our very latest episode of Morning Quest with Doodle and CMoney. I am CMoney, and I am joined by the always lovely Doodle.
What's up, everyone? Happy Sunday. Thank you so very much for rocking out with us today. It is Sunday, so mustard on the stream, right?
Mustard on the stream.
Mustard on the stream. Yeah.
Mustard on the stream. Mustard.
Let's get it.
Goddamn. That's just
mustard on the stream.
Nice.
Oh,
right.
Look, zigzagging, just back and forth with the mustard.
That's the mustard.
Oh, that's the mustard.
That's the mustard situation. That's the I feel like that's a different. When I see it happens differently when you're doing shit like that.
Mustard.
Yeah.
Drizzle.
Fucking it. What's up, everybody? Thank y'all so much for being here on this glorious, still morning Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me take a little sip.
Oh,
out of my
cup. Mind if I join you?
Just saying, it's a delicious cup tasting event. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, everybody? Thank y'all so much for being here with us, man. Oh, what a fun show is going to be, guys. We have some fun things to talk about, and you know, I'm very, very happy that we get to be proven right on a normal basis. You know, PlayStation 4 Pro sales are still higher than PlayStation 5 Pro sales at the same point in time. PlayStation 4 sales are higher than PlayStation 5 sales at the same point in time, which is hilarious because, you know, that just means that PlayStation's entire goal in life right now is just to keep the people they have.
And listen, let's not forget.
They haven't even reached that moment.
Let's not forget that the developers, in defense of this, has stepped on a rake. Right? They've proven our point. But, you know,
it's a beautiful thing.
We're going to get into it.
It's a beautiful thing. We love it. it. So yeah, we're going to be talking about that. Digital Foundry's disgraced by the PlayStation 5 Pro that literally said he was going to throw up ever looking at the box again. That's a stretch, but you know, same feeling.
You got to capture the essence sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to get
how they do with Xbox.
Read between the lines.
They say something and then they make it into something, you know, that it's really defined, right? Maybe a 100%. Bit much, but for sure. You know, we're here, you know, to step it up for PlayStation and make sure that they understand exactly where they're at. The developers, Hiroki. We're translating for Hiroki, the mess that's taking place in there. And I think he appreciates it.
I think so.
Yeah.
They sent us messages and they say how much they love our content. They're so thankful for us keeping it real.
Yes.
For PlayStation.
Yes. They're sick of the developers. They said, you the real ones. Hiroki said, I am too brokey. That's his words, not mine.
He said to Doodle that he's considering legally changing his name to Hiroki to Brokey. These are all great factual things that are not made up whatsoever. But we do have a good time with the idea of discussing it. We will. There is some Xbox Muse blowback. I don't know if you guys been seeing it, but people out here in their feelings. I just wonder if they would be in those same feelings if PlayStation were to be the one talking about it.
Probably not because it would be so innovative for PlayStation to go ahead and find new ways to deliver games faster and, you know, make things easier for the developers, to also go ahead and cut back on those budgets so that not just themselves, right? But if they were out here sharing it with the world so that other developers can potentially, I don't know, finish their games if they don't have the funds necessary to go ahead and kind of get them over. But yeah, they would have been saving the industry, I would say.
Facts.
But
100%.
You know.
And then we do have an update. It's not an update, but I mean, there was an update, but Avowed, we do got a little more insight into, you know, before Avowed became Avowed. And supposedly, and we'll talk about it, we'll read it, but supposedly Avowed was going to be a multiplayer Skyrim before Xbox bought them. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But we will definitely get into it, man. But you know what the fuck it is. It's Sunday motherfucking morning. And we got to go ahead and shout out our homies who support us in such a major way, man. You guys are the shit. Everybody over on Patreon and on our YouTube members. I got to tell you, this is not necessarily updated.
There, I said it. It will be next Sunday.
I'm just gonna keep it real. If I missed you, just put it in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, before you miss anybody, I'm gonna shout out our latest members, Gummy. Shout out to Gummy, Smitty Smith, right in the building.
Well, he's not latest. He's been a fucking member for like a billion years.
Oh, listen, CMoney, I didn't say that I was gonna be right with the information I was gonna put out there. I said I would shout out, right?
Yeah.
Always hating. Yeah. Look at my homie Gummy. What's up, love?
Yes, no, Gummy, but Gummy was so Gummy. He may still be in here. Let me just double check real quick. Hold on.
Mustard on the stream. Oh,
mustard on the stream.
I'm just saying.
Mustard on the stream. That's what you were saying. Listen, we're just gonna have to, play by ear. If you don't hear your name or see your name, let me know. God damn it. Why did I press the go here? I'm gonna do this. All right. Look. Never said it was perfect.
All right. Spare us, CMoney.
Yeah, I got it. Let's go ahead and get going. What?
What you do?
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at something. I was like, what the fuck is happening in the chat? My bad. I was looking at the chat, seeing names and shit that I don't want to be seeing, but it's fine. It's fine. Shout out to the homies who support us over on Patreon, the homie Zach McCoy and Adidas 20. And then our YouTube squad members, man. You have the homie Smitty Smith, Avenge Ninja, Zach McCoy, J Mac, Crimson X25, Bounty, 5.0 Trade Gaming, Rainbow, Hargy Shani, Raging Cajun, Abacab 72, Demo Flow Gaming, the homie, Lord Starkiller, SSX01, Machine XP, Game Shark.
Yes.
Twinkle, baby.
Yes. Twinkle.
Spartan.
You've been twinkled.
Boss Red 77. That's my favorite. That's my favorite one for sure. Twinkle. MCell 101, Razor Ultron, Angry Hippie, Raiden Blade, E Ranks, Philly Gangster, Be Nice, Space Shot, Quan the Terrible, Music 72, Maurice Branch, G Myers, Powerballs, Chaos Theory, ASC Founder, Mr. Click, MASH, Mac 22, TH54, Adidas 20, Boomer Benz, VA Marie, Gummy. Oh, he was there. God damn it. Gogo Pole, Sanchez MTZ Gaming, Lord Louis, We Need Kills, Ryu R Gaming, Twank 89, Forza Legend, Xena, Malcolm X Lax, Jonas the motherfucking dad, Dragon Warrior. Konnichiwa. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Woo!
I just felt like I should bow to the name. Kenneth J. Williams, Smokester Ism, Mick Kumar, Dog 50, Cage Feeler, Mr. Xbot, Awesome Gomez, Lawrence Davenport, Whoop Whoop Kid, Rody Revenge, Will the Insider, who's now Do You Not Me? Edward Lafferty, Lavrin, Sir Rips a Lot, Zach Riley, Cullen Prime, Hyper King X3, User for Games, Gamer Live 95, Juan Antonio Escudero de Leon.
Woo!
Why So Serious? Iron Nation, Kubini Gaming, Pragmatic Eagle, Ghost Hunter, Canuck, which should be Culture to Canuck, but obviously space is a bitch. And then Gummy again because doubt entered my mind and I put his name at the end. And then we got the elite members, of course, our boy Big Boy Mike and Dark Angelic. And of course, our inner circle member, our boy, Big motherfucking Migs, motherfucking King.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's my dude. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all of y'all. You guys are awesome. So thank you so much for being here. Hold on, I'm seeing Dan Lazaro in this motherfucker with a member chat. Did I say his name in here? Interesting. Well, first of all, I gotta take out Gummy twice because that's just wild. Okay.
What's better than one gummy?
2 gummies, clearly.
Just saying.
You know what? Just because I saw his name right there, throw that in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do Dan Lazar. Interesting. Maybe here, I can fix you. It's not your fault. There you go. Dan Lazaro added at the end just because I saw your member chat. So thank you, sir. All right, so let me put that in here. All right, awesome. So thank you all, man. You guys are the shit.
Thank you.
You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you so much for all the support, man. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody who was at our members only show yesterday morning. We had a great fucking time. First of all, I love the fact that more and more of you are getting comfortable to hop on the show.
Yes, I love that.
Shit. That's so dope. It is a morning call. It's a morning call-in show. So we talk that shit, and then you guys call in and have some fucking fun. It's so fucking dope. Demo flow in the building. I see you, fam.
Let's go. Happy Sunday.
But yes, that shit was so dope. Hopefully I keep seeing more and more of you in the show. It's so dope. So I know it's early, but it's a fun time, man. It's a fun time. But of course, you know what it is, man. As much as we love all that support, it's so awesome, and we thank you so much for it. You know what it is, man. Being here live in the motherfucking building with us right now. You are supporting us in such a major way. God damn, you guys are fucking dope. So thank y'all for being here, man. We appreciate y'all. But of course, you know what the fuck it is, man. You are not all the same.
Oh,
as much as I would love to say you are all equal, there are 3 of you who rise above the rest. Every single show. The difference is that those 3 people are different every show. So
yes,
who you are, you're special in a way. As long as you make the top 3, and that's the way it is. Okay, so the top 3 are better than the rest of you. That is the truth. Okay, god damn it, just accept it. Stop fighting. God,
what are you hearing? See,
I hear the tears. Keep that shit to yourself. Okay, if these 3 can make it, so can you. First person in the door, okay, with a comment that is disgraceful of the first position.
Oh,
but
no,
being that he was first, it is allowed. And that, my friends, is the man who didn't make it into the top 3 2 shows ago. Barely made it into the top 3 last show. So he said, the fuck I will.
Oh, see?
The
determination.
Fuck I will.
I like that.
And that, my friends, is our homie, Music 72.
Let's go.
Thank you, my brother, for being here, man.
Wow.
Thank you for being first
the comment.
in the motherfucking building.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. And that's Poop. That's his comment.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't say we have high quality first people who are in the door. I'm just saying that he is special. The comment I think lines up right in this particular situation. So thank you, my son. Appreciate you, man. Number 2 in the door.
Oh,
thinking he was number 1, but no, he ended up being number 2. Is our boy
who?
Coach of the Canucks.
Let's go.
Asking the question, was he first? But he was not.
Let's go. Well, see, he figured that music will be taken out based on the comment. So figure Fam Jam. Shout out to Fam Jam. Fam Jam has been in the top 3 for the past 3 shows, at least.
I mean, is that correct?
That's fire.
Are you making up that information?
Listen, see, I never said anything was concrete.
2 shows for sure he wasn't in the top 3. I was just making shit up.
You question me?
Nope, I believe it. Top 3 every time. Every time. Now rounding out our top 3 is our boy, our homie, and I don't know if this might be his first time in the top 3.
Okay,
our motherfucking homie, an elite member, Dark.
Let's go. This is. I feel like this is the first time.
Yes, he said the fuck I will.
I'm sick of this ish. That's what he said.
Maybe it helped the fact that we started way later, so he's in the West Coast, so it's actually a decent.
See, we're just trying to be fair here. Give everybody a fair shot.
Trying to be fair, we
That's
try,
all.
We try to move it around. You know what I'm saying? Dark Angelic, my dude, thank you so much.
Let's go.
Rounding out the top 3 most important people at the show today. Thank you so much. Oh man, now I fuck with you guys. Thank you so much for being here, man. You guys are all the shit. I mean, I do see my boy Maurice motherfucking Branch in the building.
Let's go, baby. What's 12
good? Months.
Thank you, love. Happy Sunday. Un año, not
God
uno.
Listen, just be happy that I spoke this shit in a certain language. I met my quota, okay, for Spanish talking. Uno año. Una año.
Un año. No O, no A, just
no. I feel like that's slang.
No.
That's somebody who wrote un and then instead of putting
Please,
the
guys,
A,
help me out.
Just put the A yo.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Un año.
Un año. That's it.
Una año.
No. Not una año, not uno año, un año.
I don't believe it.
All right.
But I
don't be
you.
extra. Take the extra out.
I believe you. You know what I'm saying? So
what do you say?
I don't believe it, but I believe you.
Okay.
You know
all right. So, I thought you said something else. I was like, this stream is going to take a turn.
That's wild. That's wild. I literally said I believe you. God damn it. Maurice Branch, thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, homie.
Yo, Maurice.
Says, what up, Cash Money and Doodle? Just
what's
showing
up,
my
baby?
Support. We'll catch the replay as I'm preparing for work. Oh, man, my dude. Thank you,
Thank you, love. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Of course, we have our boy. Oh boy, Music 72 in the building.
What's up,
Thank
love?
you for being here. Thank you for that 2,000 chat.
Let's
Stop
go.
drinking Logan Paul's juice. First of all, ain't nobody drinking Logan Paul's juice.
It's music. Okay. He's chugging that shit.
Yeah.
He like, yo.
He's doing it in the mirror.
He's hoping everybody else will just go along.
And he drinks it weird. Like, he's not just like drinking. He's like drinking it. It's
he
so
chugging it and he shakes.
Why does he shake it? Like, why does he
shake the sounds, bro?
Out?
Like the sounds is
like,
wild.
Pour like this and it'll. You don't have to do this music. I don't know why.
He just, that's not his actual juice music. He gets hyped up. He gets all moist about the idea that it's Logan Paul's actual juices.
It's so confusing.
They're not his juices. That's a drink he makes. It's a drink. All right. So music, calm down. Calm down.
The homie Dallas, my dude. Thank you, my brother, for being here. Thank you for being a member for 9 months, man.
Thank you, love.
Thank you, sir. Says, didn't we always say PlayStation's lying about the numbers? You can't believe anything they say.
Seriously.
Recently, they even added sales to the PlayStation 2. They're so insecure. Yeah, I think they went back to the PSP and added another couple of 100,000 to that sales number too. You know, they're just trying to fill out their information to make sure that people think that they're important. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, good. I'm glad. But yeah, you're right.
Just like the gallopers. Changing numbers everywhere. Making shit up.
Yeah. Just enjoying pretending in their lives. That makes sense to me. And of course, we have our boy, Brett motherfucking Bingham. My dude.
Yo, here, man. Brett, what's up, baby?
Says, are you showing the Avowed clipped? I DM you on X. Absolutely, I will. I'll do it right now.
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and grab it. Put it on the beat. You know what I'm saying? Where is it? Gotta find it. It's message. Oh, you sent it to the other account. That's right. Let me go here. Boom shakalaka. Come on. Load it up. Boom shakalaka. Load it up. Wait.
All right, see. All right. Well, listen, it's
okay.
It's,
the first one.
Okay. He can't work Twitter now.
Listen.
All right. We can't see it.
I know you can't see it because I didn't put it up yet.
Get us in there, see.
Let's go. Let me do this. I'm gonna hit that button, then do this button, then put the button here, and then press that button there.
Yeah. Why don't you walk us through it? See.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I got your back. All right. You ready?
Yes. Let's go.
This is a Brett Bingham joint.
Let's go.
Okay. This is Avowed. Let's watch.
Ooh. Yes.
don't know one, but very smart. Before you do anything, you have to. Oh shit!
You're one of those people who takes.
Oh,
Wow!
that again.
Wow!
Oh,
Wow.
bro.
That's all types of wild. Holy hell!
Oh,
You're one of those people who takes.
yo, she got aired out.
First of all, where the fuck are you? Because I've never been here. I don't
Oh
think,
my gosh.
unless it's a main mission, but I don't think it is, and I don't remember having that scenario happen. But why you set her? Did you set her up? Did you like, yo, stand right there,
Damn.
or did she like? I feel like you knew that was gonna happen, and I don't understand how you got her to just stand there and just take that hit.
Yo, that's wild. Thank you for sharing that with us. That is freaking
Oh, there's an
crazy.
achievement for getting hit.
I'm about to, yo,
Oh, I
they're about to get their ass beat.
I gotta go find this place. Where is this? Tell me, man. Brett, this was funny. One last time.
She
One last
took it like a champ.
She did take it like
Says
that.
God, one more time. One more time.
One last time. This is worth it. This is a good clip. First of all, does the audio sound okay or is it fucked up?
Oh,
You're one of those people who takes.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Brett Bingham says this was unintentional. I knew there was a booby trap, but trying to get the achievement. It is the side missions to get the Leviathan hearts.
Oh, I did that. I did that.
You did it? I don't think I got that shit. God damn.
Damn.
All right, well, it's good to know.
That was
Definitely
amazing. Oh,
the audio's still effed up.
Coach says 20 inches of wood there.
Oh shit, that's a
It's a lot of wood.
That's a lot of wood.
Take that. Take that.
That's a lot of wood for sure. Well,
man,
what a way to start the show. You see that?
That's amazing.
That was beautiful. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. I see the homie Sardinia's in the building.
Let's go.
Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you.
What's up,
Will the Insider Broke Boy Lewis?
Oh yes.
He's
Do
no
you?
longer
Okay. Now
now
me.
How dare you? General Spartan in the building. What's
Let's
up,
go.
man?
What's up, baby?
Says imagine spending 700 plus tax for a paperweight PlayStation 5 Pro. Not me. Get that? That's, I mean, I don't know. We're gonna hear from the dude. It's gonna be fucked up apparently because I don't know what happened to the sound, but yeah, they pretty much Digital Foundry slapped that shit up. I mean, I just don't know if Digital Foundry's saying it to you. How can you argue that it is a good console?
Well, because to developers, people are credible as long as they're saying what they want to hear.
Gotcha.
So as soon as that changes, everything goes right. So that's what it is.
I get that. Oh my god, I just read some crazy shit, Brett. I can't say that shit. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, we got the homie Cage in the building.
Yo,
what's up, my dude? I see E Ranks in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for being here.
E Ranks, what's up?
Appreciate you. Be nice. What's going on, player? James Kofi. What's going on, my dude? Space Shot in the building.
Space Shot, what's up?
What's going on, fam? Corey No for life. What is
Yes.
up, fam? Thank you for being here, bro. Jacob Novik, what's up, man? Thank you for being here, player. Where am I? E-Ranks talking about our show yesterday. Says was about to call in to talk that shit yesterday. Then my kids decided to have an hour-long contest on who could yell poop the loudest.
Okay,
So
valid
the best
contest.
time. Maybe next week. Well, I mean, obviously, if something like that's happening, you do get on the show, and then we get involved in the contest.
Yeah,
You know
we
what I'm
decide.
saying?
We decide who takes the crown.
I think
It's
at
not
that
fair
point-
for you to go ahead and
should
decide
have been
who
the
the winner
judges.
is. I think that wouldn't be fair. So we'll step in. Let us know.
Facts.
Facts.
Facts. I agree. I think that just makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that just makes sense
For sure.
Absolutely.
We got this.
Uh,
Scott the Gamer dude says, who won?
mm. All right. Let me see. Junta in the building. What's up, fam? Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you.
Junta?
Oh, our
How
boy.
are you, love?
Big boy. Mike.
What's up, baby?
in
Happy
the
Sunday.
building. My dude.
What's
Thank you so much for being
good?
here, bro. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you for rocking out.
Appreciate you. Says, yo, happy Sunday. Happy,
Happy
Sunday.
Sunday.
To you, fam.
Happy Sunday,
to
love.
you. Snooky motherfucker Jackson. What's going
Snooki.
on, man? Good morning, sir. Thank you for being
Good
here.
morning.
Appreciate you, homie. Big boy Mike with that public service announcement. Hit that like button.
Yes.
Yes,
Share the
please
link,
do.
guys.
Let's
if
hit
you
that
can,
like
that'll be fantastic.
That is a beautiful thing to do. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. Maurice Brand says, damn, I didn't realize it's been a year. It has. Time is fucking flown by, bro. It's flown by. Yo, S Kings, what's up, man? Thank you for being here, bro. Says, how
Yo,
a PlayStation 5 Pro is equal to a 4090?
make it make sense. It's almost as if it wasn't true. Oh man, I can't imagine anyone lying about a PlayStation.
Facts.
I can't. I can't compute that.
Nope, cannot compute. Not at all.
It's a 4090, you guys.
Yeah, that's why Digital Foundry is so disappointed in it, because it's a 4090.
Yeah.
Silver Fox. Silver Fox in the building. Thank you for being here. My brother says Xbox better, PlayStation is not better. See, I love simple. You know what I'm saying? Xbox better,
right to the point.
PlayStation is not better.
Yes, no room for confusion. Nothing to take out of context here. Plain and simple. Understand. Right to the point. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Facts.
You know?
Agreed. Fark you in the building, my dude.
Let's go.
Appreciate you being here, homie.
Shout out to Fark you. Are you still in Guatemala?
Oh shit! What a question.
What can you help CMoney with his uno año or una año bull
Listen,
crap?
first of all, I'm pretty sure I just taught Fark you how to handle that. Okay?
Oh, because that's what he's running around saying
literally
in
gonna
Guatemala.
walk up to anybody. They're gonna be like, "Hey, how your day, sir?" He's like, "Uno año." You know what I'm saying?
It's cute though. It's cute
Spreading
when you
the
say it. Damn
Spreading the
it, D.
knowledge. Thank you. Smitty Smith in the building, my dude. Thank you, my brother. For being
What's
here.
up?
Appreciate you, fam. Jesse B. What's going on?
What's up, Jesse?
Man? Thank you for being here, brother. Gummy in the building.
Gummy.
I don't know why I just had a desire to say put it on the beat.
Cause I'm a gummy bear.
Oh shit, is that a song?
Remember, just a reminder that gummy bears got canceled.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. I'm always here, he says. I'm always here.
Let's go.
Lurking.
Thank
Gummy,
you,
thank
love.
You, sir.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. Why? I don't even understand why the slant S Kings, CMoney versus Height.
Oh,
where did this become? Where did
that's enough, guys. Enough. Does he have to climb onto his seat? Yes, but enough, right? Come on, babe. Don't put up with this crap.
That's some bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's some wild shit to say. Slim Reaper in the building. What's up?
We're gonna go get you that booster seat after the show.
That is
this bullshit. Can't let my baby out here like this. That's right.
No, thank you.
All right.
No, thank you. It's not nice. Abuse is not necessary.
That's right, guys. Cut the crap.
Dragon Warrior in the building. What's up, dude?
Yo, what's up?
Thank you for being here. Scott the Gamer dude. What's going on, player? He also stopped by the show. Put in some bars in the morning.
Ooh, let's go.
Fucking fire. Of course, our boy Demo. What's up, player? Thank you for being here. Sir X-Men in the building. He's alive. My dude.
Blah, blah, blah. To you too, Sir X-Men.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Sir X-Men? How are you?
Sir X-Men in the building. That's what's up, man.
Sir X-Men used to sing to me during the streams. Remember his songs? He had a go-to.
Oh, yeah. What was it? PlayStation Love? No. What was it? His favorite thing? I don't remember the song.
No.
I think he used to sing the PlayStation. I don't remember. Moonlight Ace, what's up, man? Thank you for being here.
Yo.
Oh, Moonlight Ace was yesterday on as well. dropping his bars.
Yes.
Mont's PBM Gaming.
What's up?
Thank you for being
Happy
here, bro.
Sunday.
Oh, Sarkson says, Doodle, I got a lot of new music.
Oh,
He's been writing.
damn.
Damn.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sarkson's not fucking around.
He's a good singer. He's a good singer. New
some
song.
would
So
say
he's
the
been
best.
writing. That's
He's
that's
definitely been
dope.
writing.
That's
He's
dope.
been writing.
We got to hear it,
That's
Sir X-Men, some point or another.
David Green in the building.
Let us know when you're ready to sing them out.
Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate you. Let me see. Gun Griffin, what's up, man? Thank you for rocking with us on this glorious Sunday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? We've transitioned. Listen, the good thing is we have every time of day covered now. Got morning quests, afternoon quests, night quests, any quest
we questing
you may be up for any time of day. We got you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Look at this. What a fucking beautiful. God damn. God bless everyone on this beautiful Sunday morning.
Oh, that's
Mont.
beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Yes.
Holy shit.
I love that.
That is
Thank
great.
you, love.
Relski in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for being here, bro. Relski was number one. Yes, sir. Friday. Yeah.
Shout out to Relski. It was Relski, not Coach. Yeah. Back to back he did.
Yeah.
Yes. Told
that
you.
One guy.
Told
what's
you.
up, man? You told me.
Yep.
Understood. Guy, just want to make sure. That one guy, what's up, fam? Thank you for being here.
What's up?
While you are gaming, my boy. What's up, player? Thank you for being here. Let me see anybody else that I missed. Amit Kumar in the building. What's up, man? What away dragon? What's up, fam?
Yo, what's good?
What's good, fam? Hashtag fuck the PS5 Pro. Yo, facts, Lemon. That is
seriously though
pretty much the bar right now. They're literally man. We'll get to it, but to hear it has to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? I want to see their reaction. I want to see how they spin it. Sappho, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. Big B
Sappho
Money.
was good.
What's going on, man? Spitty Smith says people can use the PlayStation 5 Pro just like that booby trap. Fucking Rock Yatsley. Holy shit. Damn, that shit was wild. Oh my god. That was good. All right. Starkey Love in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for being here, bro. Thank you for being here. Edward
What's up,
Lafferty.
baby?
What's up, man?
Edward, what's good?
What's going on, fams? What is going on? All right.
I see Stanley Francois.
You see Stanley Francois? I didn't get there yet.
Oui.
That's why I'm scrolling down. Who's here?
Who's here?
Who? Three? That's funny. Cullen Prime in the building. What's
Cullen
up,
Prime,
man?
what's up?
Thank you for being here, bro.
Happy Sunday,
Appreciate
baby.
you, homie. Appreciate you. What else I got? Yeah, Stanley Francois. I see him. I have found him. All right. Oh shit. That one guy. Avowed is ridiculous. I've become a full-on long-range sniper build now. Facts. Doodle put me on that shit.
Yep.
That's how I've been rocking. I mean, I was hitting with the pistols, double pistols, but even now, I say, you know what? I've been killing it. It's been almost too easy for me. You know what I'm saying? With my double pistols, murdering. No one has a chance to defeat me in Avowed with my double pistol. So I switched it up. So I got one pistol in my book.
Oh.
Because I've upgraded my book power all the way to level 4. I didn't do that last time. I didn't even know I didn't even really look into it because I didn't look there. But now I did, and now I have all these new powers. And let's just say I'll be fucking people up. You know, but then I have the pistol and the book. Second loadout got that long range. You know what I'm saying? Got that long range. It's obviously a beast because it's one of the missions I got it. I don't remember which one, baby. Remember what I told you? What was it called? One life? No, one night to live? No. One. You know what I'm talking about. You saw it. I said, babe, do you got this? And you said, no.
I remember.
You said the name.
I remember, but I don't remember the name.
It's a dope ass long range.
Yeah, it is.
Rifle.
It looked cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Not better than mine, but sure.
So
yeah.
I think that's just fun.
Right. You says CMoney a cowboy in a
I am. Like anytime I walk up to a battle, I just play the song in my head. It's like, wow, 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 wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got those things on your feet that make the sound
Yes.
when you're a gunslinger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to go.
You need the hat.
Every time.
Ready.
They don't want it. They don't want the smoke. They can't handle the smoke.
No.
I literally had to change my loadout because I was too good. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, let me level it out, but stay. You still stay.
I'm just
slaying.
I'm just saying that they don't want this.
They don't want the smoke.
They don't want the smoke. So they still don't want the smoke with just the one. I mean, just the one pistol's enough to make them go night night. But then when I hit them with some magic on top of that shit, turning dials and shit, and then, you know what I'm saying?
That's how it happens.
Dials and then,
damn. See, it's like you took us there.
I took you.
Like
there.
you went ahead. You showed. We were like, wow. It's like I'm watching it all take place.
Guys, mind you, look at how much fun. Look at how I'm describing this shit. Okay, and this is my second playthrough.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about when you saw me talking about it when I was just finishing up the first playthrough. And then look at me now. I'm having so much more fun. This shit's a fucking 15 out of 10.
Yeah,
bro.
I do have to say, like, you make me want to do a second playthrough. For sure. I have to say.
It's so good, dude.
But your first playthrough got deleted. So is that how I don't know if it's because of where you started the second playthrough. You were on the handheld.
No. I don't think so. I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how it works. All I know is that I hit new game, and then when I did that, all the old, every single one of my old saves was gone.
Maybe
I thought I was gonna be able to kind of like,
pick and choose,
like go back and forth, or I wanted to do something else, but no. But that's okay. I'm living my best life. In my second playthrough.
Maybe going from the review version of it to that. Maybe I don't know. I don't know exactly what.
Yeah, I think maybe the review version is the shit that fucked me up.
Yeah,
that might be the real reality of it.
I don't know if you guys have gotten into the treasure maps.
Doodle finally found one. I did not. I think that's the mission that Brett Bingham was on. He was looking for a treasure map. But go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, but it's really satisfying when you find one. It's like, all right, I just figured this out. You know what I mean? It's pretty dope.
I can't read a treasure map, so I have not found a treasure. I mean, if I found a treasure, it was just out of my own, just looking around, and not because I followed the map.
Yeah.
I did see somebody on Twitter put a secret entrance to a door that I didn't know about.
Okay.
So when we go and play, I'll show you where it is. But that was dope. There is there's a secret entrance in one of the towns. I forget, one of the early towns. I forget where it is. But there's an eye. Look for the eye on the wall, and then there's a secret, and there's a wall that you look at it like that has to be a door. It's like how you open it. There's a bookshelf right next to it. There's a switch behind the book. You gotta take the book. Once you take the book, you see the switch. Bam, hit it up.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
This is fucking game, bro. This is the game that keeps on giving. Death Guts, CMoney Carapatel said there is no new game. Oh no, I know there's no new game plus. I just thought I can start a new game and just keep my old saves.
Yeah.
And just start doing new saves. You know what I'm saying? So I just assumed that I could kind of go back and be like, you know what? Let me go back to that mission that stops you from moving forward. I'm sorry, that you can't go back from, and finish some shit with that build. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It worked out great. I'm living my best life over here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about it. I am loving it though. Like, I don't remember the last time I had this much enjoyment in a game. Like Avowed is the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like a like nonstop, like where you feel like you can hop into it anytime type of game.
Yeah,
you know?
like I mean, listen, we've experienced some 10 out of 10s, right? Like some amazing games. But it's like as far as like come back and play me, Avowed is it. It's the only one that really like Indiana Jones. I went back to kind of collect some of the shit I missed and find the stuff, and that was cool. Like I enjoyed it. That game is phenomenal, but it wasn't like I'm not gonna start. I wouldn't start the story over. You know what I'm saying? Hellblade 2, you have to kind of start the story over to go find some of the stuff, and I did that on the stream, and we had a good time, but ultimately
You moved on.
like it's hard for me. I want to still go back and finish it. I feel like that's a game I want to get 1,000 on, but I just haven't had the time to go back. And again, it's like as dope as it is, I know I'm just replaying something as opposed to literally I've spent, I don't know, another 20, 25 hours so far. I've lost track of time, but on my second, just on my second playthrough, and I've been experiencing a whole different game
than your first time.
Than my first time because I'm looking through every fucking nook and cranny now.
That's what keeps it fresh, right? Like the fact that you can go ahead and literally, I don't know if we can go into the fire thing. Should we? I don't know if I feel like everyone who's playing Avowed has passed that area already, thing? Right? The fire, excuse me.
Sorry. I mean, there's some people who haven't, some people who do. So maybe this is more like a public service announcement because I feel like
I feel like they should know.
I feel like naturally you will have this happen unless you're out there looking and stumble across it. So if you want to say it, I don't think it's not a spoiler because the thing happens, and I think a lot of people. Well, is it? Because if they don't know, that's a big moment.
Yeah, it is.
Like when you walk out and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, it was very impactful.
Okay, so let's say this.
Wait. So Other Zing says no Avowed secrets, please.
It's not a secret. It's just if you know type deal. Like if you don't know, at least you could have the but then it's gonna fuck it up because if you stumble across it, it's way more impactful than knowing it and then going looking for it. You're right. All right, good. I'm glad we had this open conversation out here. We might do a review spoiler. What happened?
We have to. Duke. Shout out to Duke. Says Doodle, I interrupted those 3 people meditating last night and immediately thought about what you said. CMoney did the same thing yesterday. That's wild.
Yeah, same thing.
He was like, is this what you were talking about?
I was like, yo, because I went and just got the heart.
That's
right?
Awesome.
And everything was peaceful. Everything was good. I walked out. All the people were nice to me. I didn't have to fight anybody. It was great. And then I get to that area and everybody's fine with me. And then they're just sitting there and I'm like, yo, I can steal anything in front of anybody. So there's a plant there. I figure they'll just keep singing or humming or doing whatever the hell they're doing. And I'll take the plant. And they did not like that. No. I mean, I lit them up. You know what I'm saying?
You let them have it. You had to do it, babe. You had to do it.
That was before I switched it up. You know what I'm saying? After I did all that, I was like, all right, it's time to switch it up. I'm rocking these dudes too hard.
Yeah. Oh.
Not me.
You rocking dudes hard?
No. That's not what I'm talking about. No. I'm talking about the guns.
Pause. All right. See?
In the game, the weapons that are used to murder the plant life were too strong.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Sure.
To play.
I'm just
Let me get my boy Sucky Love in here. You guys talking nonsense. My boy. Thank you, my brother, for being here, man. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you for that $5.
Thank you, love.
Says Avowed has had me in the Matrix all week.
Yes.
I played Wizard build entire time. Level 4 Grimoire, where I drop a glacier on fools. Loving it. Yes, I got the level 4 too. That's why I finally. I'm not playing as like a wizard, but I'm playing as a ranged, gunner or whatever. or cowboy, as some people put in the chat. But one of my progression, like one of the points that I had is gated off. Like everything I need for range is like I have to wait till I'm level 15. So once I got 2 points in the one of the range thing, my last one is at level 15. So from then I said, you know what? I took all those 4 points from 10 to 15. I have 14 right now. And just put them into the book. I didn't know. I kept looking like master. How do you master? You know, like why are these blocked off? And I said, oh snap! I can go ahead and just update or upgrade those things. So now I have all 4. And the weapons are dope. I mean, there's a bunch of different books too. Like I have a whole bunch of different books in my arsenal because there's different shit that's on there. One of my favorite ones. It's not even, I don't have it as a exceptional, but I have it as a fine book. Is I got like a poison bow and arrow I conjure up and it zooms in like real good. Like it's, oh man, just taking people down with that bow and arrow. Then it gives me like this staff that just comes out of nowhere. It's all like magical and mythical and beat the hell out. Yo, I was rocking dudes. They were just flying, whoosh, whoosh, fucking tearing them up. I got this portal that drags people up and lets me shoot them easy up in the sky. And then what was the last one on that one? I think it was the lightning storm or something. I don't know. There's so many different books with so many different spells. Crazy.
And it's like you can just pick and choose what route you want to take, and it kind of just, you kind of fall into place, it feels like, where like once you kind of pick a path, it's like, all right, this is what I'm clicking with.
100%.
So
100%.
I wonder though, like on a second playthrough, how we will play that out though.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like you kind of get to choose like a whole different experience in the game just by changing up how you're playing.
Yeah.
And you could do that like literally mid game, you can do that, right? Like I went ahead and I was doing this double gun right from the beginning, have everything as max as I can in was it perception or whatever the fuck it is, where you go ahead and have the
perception with
where the range changes, and then what is it, where you get range and critical hit, right? So it's both, right? So it's not just one or the other. It's you get the range enhancement. I got that total. And then, I have all the skills, like the abilities leveled up for range. So I'm like, I was so like set for that. And then I was like, fuck it. Let me just swap over to the other thing and playing different, having a whole different experience. So fucking good, man. So nice. Good. Love it. So Starkey, good shit. You have Smitty Smith.
Smitty Smith, what's good?
Member for 15 motherfucking months.
Thank you, love.
15.
Thank you so much.
That's crazy.
That's dope.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Says, you know what I love about Xbox games is that it seems like everyone has a different experience while having a good time. The Book of X,
baby.
Facts,
yes.
Yo. Facts. I mean, honestly, I love the fact that we've been talking about it literally all week.
That's
like every show
heavily too, and it's like it all roads lead to Avowed. I feel like every time, like the conversation just heads in that direction. It's wild to have this type of movement with a game that kind of just has everybody on a haze.
Yeah, while still seeing people hate on it.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, don't be that dude. Like, don't be ignorant. Like, you're just stupid. You know what I'm saying? But absolutely, Smitty. This is
just
great
crazy.
Time,
like
great time.
The games are speaking for themselves. And I love that it's making
and the players are speaking for the games.
Yes.
Right? So the games speaking for themselves, yes. And the players are out there nonstop talking about it. Twitter swamped with it.
Yeah, I do feel like anyone out there like talking nonsense is kind of like you're just missing out. Like
and
you're
mad that you're missing out. So you're trying to create this narrative for yourself to feel better. Coping nonstop. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
it's
literally.
sad though. Like the fact that you can't enjoy a game that like we can literally have conversations for hours and hours about blows my mind.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pick like a date and then do an Avowed just spoiler cast where everybody who's played it enough. It has to be like next month or something. Like it has to be far enough out. But I would love to just be able to go in and
freely speak on it. That's
the
funny part though. Like you heard what I said, and we're not even like just freely talking about the game because we're also being cautious that we're not saying anything that may spoil something for anybody. But man, what a freaking game.
So good. Brett Bingham out here trying to do exactly that with that $2 super chat. Says,
you, love.
Did you side with the Inquisitor or the Archmage? Ooh. Well, I could tell you that Doodle and I both sided with different people. I sided with the Inquisitor. Doodle sided with the Archmage. Very different scenarios play out after that.
Yes.
So
how can you not tell us who you sided with? Because listen, hashtag not judging, but like how
don't say that. You can't talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But Brett, do tell me who you sided with. Okay, so Music was with me. Here we go. Because he says second. Hold up. It's moving fast. There we go. Second playthrough will be Inquisitor. So your initial reaction was mine as well, right? I don't even think that during the second playthrough I will go ahead and
see. I feel the same way. The opposite. Like even during the second playthrough, I won't side with the other one.
No, how can you? Like
because of the situation.
We're gonna have to have a conversation.
I want to be able to talk about it, guys. God damn it!
I know. But we're gonna listen. I need to have a discussion with you after. We kind of were in different places. We didn't get like super deep into it. We talked about it, like, this is not what I picked. But like, how can you not though? Like, it seemed like the only way.
Listen, I think. Because when I thought about it, I put myself into that position and I started thinking about my wife and my kids. And I said, would I make a decision? See, but now we're
okay. All right. But this is the thing I have to say, because I thought the Inquisitor made friends until
fuck them. Fuck them. Let's just go. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? No.
Scott the Gamer 2 says, I have not been there. All right.
See, we can't talk about it.
Yeah, I get that.
It's
Coach.
So
yeah, I get it.
All right. We got the homie Dan Lazaro.
Good.
Appreciate you, homie. Says, I think we should talk about spoilers, and the people that don't want to hear it can turn off. Play the game and watch the movie. Don't hold it back for y'all. Nah. Hey, listen, the game is too good.
It's so good
to like be spoiled. Like that was the hard part.
During the review, right?
Yeah,
to go ahead and
review, man.
Because listen, I have to say, it's the game that we've recorded the most.
So much
of like
so
it's
much recording.
Ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I could just start putting up a fucking a slice a week up on like the members only chat or videos or something, just to have a bunch of playthroughs up there for the fucking
crazy
life. Like there's so much, and it's like as we were putting it together, we're making the video for it, that goes along with the review. It's like God, like
I don't want them to see this yet.
Hey, this is so dope to see.
But I want them
visually,
to see it.
But like,
Does that
it
make
means
sense?
more when you turn.
Yeah.
Like you turn the corner and see it, or if you walk into this place and see it, it's like, God, that's so stunning. But like, we can ruin it. And then I go and see fucking million of people putting all these clips,
Everything out there
on the fucking their reviews, and it's like, you piece of shit. You didn't give a fuck. You said, I don't care.
And it's
experienced it.
wild, like moments like just listening to like the water in the game is insane. When you go underwater, that immersion, like you do feel like you're
It's the most lifelike
it is
underwater
it
experience.
is.
Just literally from the sound and how it looks and feels when you're down there. God, it's so good. All right,
Yeah.
we gotta stop talking.
Yeah,
about
I
this
know,
goddamn game.
I know.
Sir X-Men with that $2 super chat, man.
Yo,
Appreciate you, homie.
thank you,
Says,
Sir
I had
X-Men.
21 years on Xbox Live 2002. It went
Woo!
fast.
That's
Wow.
wild. That's a long time.
Now, I mean, I don't know if you know how math works, and I'm not judging Sir X-Men, but we're in 2025, 2024. The earliest you could have gotten it was in November, right? So 2024 would have been the time. 2002 to 2024 is 22 years. So
He was entertaining the ponies. He was doing pony math.
Gotcha.
Just messing around.
Gotcha. Just want to make sure that
That's
I
right.
understood myself what was happening here. So you hit 21 years on Xbox Live since 2003.
That's what's up.
Dope. Good on you, sir.
That's
Good on
awesome.
you.
Shout out to Sir X-Men. That's how you
Shout
do it.
out
That's
to
how you do
Sir
it.
X-Men. Shout out to Sir X-Men. Facts. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Just saying, the math ain't mathin'.
Maybe
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
22. 22 years.
22.
He meant to type.
Maybe. I think so. He slipped. It's okay. It's okay. We all make basic mathematical errors. It's normal. It's normal,
Sunday
sir.
morning. Sunday morning.
Okay.
There we go.
I talked
There
a
we
lot of shit
go.
for no reason. All right. Well, maybe put some context on this shit. So, CMoney, I lost the year when I transferred over to 360, and I talked to Microsoft about it, and there's nothing that they can do about it. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. Just next time, put it all in the same message so that we can see, because the math don't math. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put that out there and just have it incorrect. You have to explain. But thank you, sir. Appreciate
Thank you. Thank you, Sir
Scott
X-Men.
the Gamer Dude. My dude.
Yo,
Thank you both for being here.
what's
Thank you for the
good?
super chat. Says, I like Wicked. Oh, I like
Wicked
idea. Do a spoiler for the PlayStation launch. Call it Pony Playthrough. Oh, damn. Damn. That would be fucked up. That would be real bad. We don't know when that game's coming out for PlayStation, if it's ever coming out for PlayStation. But yeah, that's a excuse me. That would be devious. The homie Smitty Smith in the building with that super chat, man. Appreciate you, homie. Says, us, who do you side with, the Mage or Inquisitor? Ponies. I sided with Cornhub, and I can't read. The Book of Vex.
Damn.
Oh shit. Technically, since Doodle and myself both picked different people,
Yes.
that when you come up to that choice, you're not only siding with the Inquisitor or the Archmage, but you're either siding with CMoney or Doodle. I'm just saying. Just keep that in the back of your mind. It's basically going to be, who do you prefer? That's the way I'm looking at it. So
you really want to look at it that way?
I don't.
Who do they prefer?
I'm just joking. All jokes, guys.
For sure.
All jokes.
Sure. Here we go. Already.
Team
there
Doodle,
we
poor
go.
CMoney. Wow. I was just playing, guys.
My boy.
Look at this shit, Cage. God damn it. Cage is doing it because
that's right. It's my boy.
Poor
Poor CMoney. I think we know what that means. All right. That means Team Doodle. All right.
Oh my God. I saw Team Doodle.
Thank you.
She's taller.
In energy.
He said I sided with the side who has hair.
Oh.
Wow. Smitty Smith said, "Damn it, C-Money, look what you did." I wasn't thinking it all the way through. I'm not gonna lie, Smitty. All right, I'm not gonna lie.
Who else here?
Oh my god. Yeah,
Damn,
that
Rosky.
was rough.
Hello,
Rosky.
darkness, my
That
old
was rough.
friend.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Shall we keep cooking?
That's a problem. That's a problem. Hold on. Colt, you said I had Karox Pride. Isn't that the pistol with the lightning? That's the one I fucking use, man. You broke that shit down? You kidding me?
See, money shifting the topic.
Amazing, bro.
After he
You
started
shoot
some
any
shit.
electrical panel.
Mm.
I didn't start nothing. Look, people chanting Doodle's name already. God damn it. Our Lady of Perpetual Smackdown. God damn it, Dark.
Hello, boldness.
Guys, I wasn't asking for your fucking answers. Okay, I just said that when you come to that moment, all right, you will fucking be making that decision. Like, I'll tell you right now, I don't care what the game tells me. I'm siding with Doodle.
These are my people, baby.
The fuck?
My homies.
In Field Goals Blunt, it says T Doodle, she can reach the top shelf. God damn. Wow. I can't believe people are beanie just to pretend C-Money is not going ball. Wow.
Hashtag support, you know? Mm.
That's crazy. There you go, Smitty. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm team on point for gamers. If I can't have both, I can't have none. Thank you, sir.
Now say what you really mean, Smitty Smith.
That's fucked up. Web Dave in the building. What's up, fam?
Web Dave was
Good to
good.
be here, brother. Oh my God, that's wild right there.
Xbox butter. Team Doodle. Thank you, Vampiro. Damn,
That's fucked
Steve. Look at what you started.
That's fucked up.
Look at what you started.
You guys took it a whole different direction.
You asked a question.
I just said in your mind when you're doing it. That
When you're doing what?
When you're picking the fucking.
Okay.
When you're picking the one or the other.
It's just in your mind when you're doing it sounds a little weird. See. Sip. Yep. Take a sip. Emotional damage.
I should never said that shit. God damn it.
Big boy Mike in with it.
Look at
He's
Queen
like,
Witch
wow.
even came in.
Wow.
She said, I need to let them know.
That's
God
right.
Damn.
That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Queen Witch.
Oh my God.
Damn, see what you've done.
There you go, Ryan. You are says Team CMoney when it doesn't have IT issues. Ain't that some shit that it's just
Look
on me?
Look at this pony flip-flopping.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. He said Team Doodle before. Look at him. Flap like a pancake. I see you, right? You are.
God damn it.
No, that was nice. That was nice for you to pretend.
Thank you.
Look at this.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting. There has to be two people fighting. It's more like mommy is beating up daddy again. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Wow. That's wild. That's wild.
I'm just saying. I said an innocent thing, guys.
Look at why Ryan said that. Because you always.
But he always have ideas. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's wild.
Quantum Terrible, what's up, man?
That's wild.
Bring some reason to this. Dude, Kogo, what's up, man? There we go. Look, Dark Angelic says, nah, I'm going with CMoney. I can reach the top shelf. He can go easily under the crawl space. That's fucked. How you gonna compliment me and diss me in the same line? What are you, fucking Machine Gun Kelly? What the hell is this shit?
Machine Gun Kelly. Oh my God.
That's fucked up, man.
That's wild.
Oh my God.
All right, see.
I got this two-handed gun that I open the fight with. Sometimes get 1.2k damage on a weak spot. I'm getting the name right now. Damn. That's
fire.
A good gun.
That's dope.
Togo. That's a good gun.
The CMoney diss track.
The CMoney diss. That's fucked up. CMoney dropping that kill shot reference. Nobody's gonna get. Well,
that's my song. That's my song.
Listen, you should get it. You know what I'm saying? You should get it. I'm just saying. There you go. Dark Angelic says, please consider a channel membership for as little as $5 a month. CMoney needs to hire an audio engineer. Thank you, sir.
Someone's got to figure this shit out.
you.
It's crazy.
It is a problem. It is a problem.
It is.
Smitty Smith says, and the podcast is off the rail. Smitty, the podcast didn't even start.
Oh shit!
We haven't even started this bitch.
All right, let's get started.
All right,
let's get started.
We should probably start. All right, the abuse is enough. Thank you for triggering me. There you go. That's the name. One Last Trick.
Yes.
That's the gun I got. Yes. Yep. Old Korra's Grimoire and Karok's Pride. I also have Old Korra's Grimoire, but I use different books depending on my mood. But I have that one and Karok's Pride. That's my lightning gun. I do that one and the Disappointer, I think it's called, is the other pistol I have. The Disappointer. Karok's does
the Disappointer.
Shh.
Yeah.
God damn it.
The pistol is called the Disappointer.
It's not. That's not my pistol.
You said I have this pistol. The
pistol
Disappointer.
The pistol that my character uses.
Okay.
In Avowed.
Oh, got it.
I have two. He has two.
Okay.
That's called Karok's Pride. That's the electric one.
Okay.
And then the Disappointer. That one makes them bleed. Okay, it's bleed them. God damn it.
Okay. Right, you already said CMoney on Avowed. Wait, can they see it?
I can't see it. So anyway, what does it say?
Started blasting.
Yo, that is me, 100%. 100%. Duke Joggle says it's probably gonna end up being our game of the year. LOL. CMoney. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, this is the thing. This game is, I don't know, man. This game's going to be a really high bar. Like, I'm not saying that there's not going to be games that I'm going to love playing through, but now my bar, like,
it's very high, like right off the start.
Like, my game of the year, the only one that could contend with this game is a game that I not only think that I would like to go back to play,
okay,
but I would happily.
Is that it?
No, I would have to actually.
Okay,
I added all those words together and created haftily. I would haftily. I would have to actually go back and do a second playthrough. That's the only way. And not only just do the second playthrough, but I have to be enjoying it more.
The hype.
Like, that's the reality.
Yeah,
like,
for
all
sure.
the words are great, right? But you got to put your money where your mouth is, right?
Exactly.
Like, if you're not, like, in a normal year, I can easily compare all the games because I normally don't replay any games. But now that I'm playing Avowed and I'm literally replaying it,
it's a real thing
more than my first.
It's a possible thing.
If these other games come out this year, no matter how good the experience is, right? No matter how amazing I feel when playing, because I've had that experiences this year. I mean, in the last year as well with Hellblade and Indiana Jones, right? I had those amazing feelings, but I did not want to start immediately and go back and play it, right? So
what had me looped up was Era History
had you
Untold.
lubed up?
Look. I see now how things are gonna go.
I'm just saying. I'm just wondering.
Looped up.
Looped up. Gotcha.
Yes.
Just making sure. So yes, you had, yours was Ara, but that was last year.
Yeah.
So this year, we'll see what you feel, but it would have to, just by definition. If I can't, even if Fable, I have a feeling I'm gonna love Fable like so much, right? But will I replay it? That's gonna be the question, right?
That's gonna be the new bar. But I have to say, to start the year off like this is insane. And then, essentially with Game of the Year, and then you have to see what is going to go ahead and either knock it or go toe to toe. It's crazy because it's an incredible year in gaming when it comes to Xbox. So I'm like really excited, and I can't wait for some of these games to come out. But I feel like Avowed has like kind of ease that situation, right? Like, it's like, talk about being in the moment, and I wonder what other games are going to be able to have that effect. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's going to
It
be,
really is, though.
it's a very high bar. So we'll see.
Yeah, that really is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Like that Avowed was it the game that honestly I did not expect this, man. I did not expect this, but fuck me if it came through. Huh? No, you know what I'm saying. God damn it.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
It came through. Got it.
All right. Let me take my chapter. We're
Go
gonna get
ahead.
started,
Go ahead.
okay?
We need
gotta
to.
start. Oh, wait, we got my boy Smitty Smith in the building with that
Smith,
$5
what's
super chat,
good,
man.
baby?
My dude. Thank you, my brother, for being here, man. Appreciate you, homie.
Thank
Says,
you, love.
I thought one last trick was the PS5 Pro. Damn,
The book of baby.
Fam, that's like literally the perfect transition into what we're gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? That's so good. Perfect. Thank you. Our boy Web motherfucking Dave. $3, man. Thank you, my
Thank
dude.
you, love.
Appreciate you, fam.
What's up,
Says
fam?
cheers to the best
Cheers,
couple
baby.
on YouTube.
Thank
Hit
you,
the like
love.
button. Team Doodle for the win. God damn it, Web Dave. Why? So how pumped I was to click it. See how pumped I was? This is what they do. They bury the lead. You know what I'm saying? They put it later on so I could just, yeah, woo, ha, slap to my face.
I mean, I'm just saying, dropping bars. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Doodle for the win.
Let's
Prayers
go.
for our friend
Thank
Hargeet
you.
and his family. Absolutely. Our boy
Yes.
Hargeet.
Our boy
Absolutely.
Hargeet.
All right. So we're gonna actually start the show. Let's get this bitch going. And guys, you see the name on the title of the show. It's PlayStation 5 Pro sales lower than the PlayStation 4 Pro sales and is the most underwhelming. And there was no space, but it's just a console release ever, pretty much is the way it's framed. So let's go ahead and let's start here with this little article from Eurogamer. Okay, Eurogamer, who is typically pro PlayStation. I like to use them simply to have them talk shit
for the extra burn.
Yeah. So PlayStation 5 Pro sales fall behind PlayStation 4 Pro's pace in the US. Data analysis also suggests double-digit percentage declines across all major. Of course, you know what? I regret this decision immediately. Instead
happened?
Of just focusing on PlayStation.
Wait,
now,
we can't see what you clicked into.
Good.
Okay.
All right. That I'm glad because I'm not going to use that one because there's no reason to bring somebody else into it or anybody else. Just
did they really? I think we can piece it together.
Here, I have a different article. Do I have a different article? Yeah. Here we go. We'll use VGC. That's right.
Okay.
That's what we'll use. Okay. Fucking Eurogamer out here trying to do some damage control. What assholes. All right. PS5 Pro sales have fallen behind PlayStation 4 Pro in the US. That is, in fact, the reality of what's going on. And let's take a little read. Let's take a little gander.
Let's go
at what they're talking about here. It says the $700 console upgrade reportedly enjoyed a strong start at launch. So started strong and went to shit. US PlayStation 5 Pro. Okay, I already read that. That's according to data from market research firm Circana, shared by analyst Matt Piscatella. However, it's worth noting that the PlayStation 5 Pro retails for more, significantly more than the PlayStation 4 Pro did, 700 to 400, and Circana's reporting period is also 1 week less. Okay, fam, that's not going to help them.
Okay.
So in November, Piscatella claimed that PlayStation 5 Pro. Let me click on. Let's see what he shared. Let's see that. Okay. I'm just checking. Okay. So he put a bunch of other. Also, he has like a whole list of stuff over here.
Okay.
We'll read this and then I'll look in because this dude has a thread and a half about all this crap. Okay. Sorry. Let's go back to where we are. So enjoyed a solid start with unit sales in the same ballpark as PlayStation 4 Pro's launch, but it fell off. So I guess that's literally the only thing he said. But also showed in general that PlayStation 5 is now 1.5 million units behind PlayStation 4 during the same period of its life cycle. So essentially, what this shows is that PlayStation is pretty good at getting the PlayStation 4 people to switch over to PlayStation 5, right? Because it's pretty close, but it's not more, right? And I think ultimately that's the biggest issue for them is they're not, and this just solidifies what Xbox has been saying, right? They're not growing the market.
Yeah.
Right? Like nothing is changing for them. Right? They're, if anything, they have less people. You know what I'm saying? They have less people in
Of
the
course
next
they do.
generation.
We can't forget the fact that the Pisser also had a bit of a boost because of that 30th anniversary version of it, and you know
That's true, too.
those people were ready to go ahead and get that for obvious reasons, and a lot of people, because they couldn't
scout
get
that
that
shit.
once they were in there, they went ahead and just clicked on the other one, because what did they do? They went ahead and put them together. So they were side by side. So this is sold out, but you can get this instead. So I just obviously it's a lot in theory, because we're talking about a console that wasn't pushed with games, and it wasn't, I mean, we saw what it was. So the fact that people went out there to support it, I think there are also the enthusiasts that want to have every console that it's available out there, just in case. But I wouldn't necessarily say that it was a oh man, look at this new console, I can't wait to freaking get it and play my games on it.
Yeah, I mean, frankly, they've lost some of those people, right? Like they literally, the pro sale is less than the PlayStation 4 pro sales, which means that those people who typically are looking for like the next evolution of the console went down, right? Like they are less, right? And you know, when we're talking about they're clearly, just to be clear, there's a reason why they're not telling you you know, exactly the breakout.
Yeah, announcing numbers, then
but like at this point, again, you know, they're just regurgitating players, right? It's just the same group of people, right? So like, for instance, if people were playing Fortnite on their PlayStation 4 and decided, you know what, it's time to get a PlayStation 5, they're just doing the same shit, right? Like,
well,
just keeping
yes,
the same player base.
And also at that point, when you're going from a PlayStation 4, if the Pisser is out, right, which one are you going to go ahead and get? Assuming that you're okay paying $700. This also comes into play when it comes to the sales. That was steep for what, you know, was expected of the new console. They really kind of went overboard with the price. And again, the quality of what it can do, the issues that it had, they're lucky that a lot of these consoles probably weren't able to be returned.
But Doodle,
and again, who knows how many of these consoles were returned? They're talking about units that were just sold, like pre-order. We know I forget who it was. There were actually a couple of people that bought the Pro that send us receipts that they returned it. So
yeah, Derek,
that's one
Derek
of
was one
them.
of them.
But I forget, in the chat there were a couple of people as well that said, I'm returning the PlayStation 5 Pro.
But Doodle,
Yeah.
you know, you're just a dirty bot, right? Who's talking shit because your butt hurt that Xbox didn't release a mid-gen console. You're just making this up. No one thinks that the PlayStation 5 Pro is underwhelming No one thinks
Mm.
that it's a waste of life.
That's,
No one.
That's wild. That's
no,
wild.
not at all. Except maybe fucking Digital Foundry. Okay. Now we're gonna listen. It might sound like shit, but it's 37 seconds. You're gonna listen to that shit because it needs to be heard. All right. Let's hear from Digital Foundry what they think of the PS5 Pro.
I'll be honest. I think in the first 3 months since it released, it's been one of the most underwhelming hardware releases I've had to cover in many years, and I have to be blunt about that. It's been not a catastrophe. It's been interesting, intriguing sometimes, but as far as its saleability to people who, especially for the price, it is a hard sell, and I think it's appealing to a very fractional part of the gaming community. You just want the very best tech. I'll be honest. I think in the first 3.
First of all, I appreciated that he started by saying, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. The audio's cracking. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. Something's happening with StreamYard, but you got to hear it. And, it's fucked up, but I warned you going in. Okay. This wasn't a surprise. I said it's going to sound like shit, but you got to hear it. Okay. So,
yeah,
listen.
the fact that he started saying right off the bat, I'll be
I'm not
honest,
gonna lie,
I
like
can't,
anybody else.
I can't even pretend I'm not going to go ahead and misinform you right now. I have to say this. I got to get this off my chest. It's the vibes that I got. I can't even cap or for this in any way. I have to be honest. Man.
I mean, that's the thing, right? So again, they want to say that it's us bots who sit down and just talk shit about PlayStation 5.
It's not. It's anyone with a brain that can go ahead and piece together what the heck is taking place here. I was not the one who went ahead and Alan Wake 2. I was not the one who put that documentary out about how hard it was to go ahead and make it for the PlayStation 5 Pro and make it look presentable, right? It wasn't us.
Facts.
It wasn't Mark who came out here and said, "Hey, calm the fuck
Here's
down,
guys. This is just this was
the hardest freaking thing we've ever done." It's it's just a refresh for those who want to entertain the nonsense, right? For those who want to entertain the shit, but calm the heck down. Don't get carried away. Don't run around suing us because you're being misinformed by these clowns out here. I was not the one who said that shit. Right? Yes. So the fact that they're saying, and on top of it, we're moving on without it because we want nothing to do with this freaking pisser from now on.
Back.
That was also Mark who said that shit. I didn't put together a 9-minute presentation to tell you all that we're not making any games for this shit right now. And if you pause and zoom in, this is where you're going to see the difference. They did. So they were showing right off the get-go that this was a shitty freaking console to begin with. If you couldn't piece that together, that is not my problem. I saw right through it.
Agreed.
So I'm not the one throwing dirt at the situation. I can only say and state what I see. And the pisser is trash. I said it from the start. I stand by it.
You said it from the start. Developers said it from the start when they made their games and had to disable the pisser or do some crazy shit like that.
Who the heck disables new tech that's supposed to enhance and make things better? Who does that? Right? The only way you do that is when the tech is no bueno. Right? Facts. And they knew it right from the get-go. Look at what they called it. They called it a pisser. They tried to tell you,
they did.
Come on, man, what do you expect from something that they named the pisser?
It's pretty damning.
Yes.
Actually. Like, understand, no, like there's no version of them not seeing what they wrote. You know what I'm saying? Like, they knew what the PSSR is the pisser, bro. Like, there's no other way around it. There's no way around it. They told you what it was. And then they retold you when he came out and got interviewed. And he's like, guys, like, it's not the second coming of Christ, man. It's not the savior. All right. It's not. This is not going to say it's going to do everything the PlayStation 5 can. Just maybe a little better. Maybe. They have to put the caveat there, maybe, because they don't know if the pisser will work at any given moment.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, it's pretty damning, yo. It's pretty damning. You got the homie Dan Lazar on the bill that says Xbox seems able to implement tech that automatically upscales software without much work from the devs.
Look at that.
Because they're very different beasts, my friend. Very different beasts.
Because they know what they're doing, right? They were like, okay, let's figure out how pisser. Like, come on, man. The hardest thing they've ever done. They're out here complaining that it's still not good enough. Work harder. Do more. Figure it out. Bring new people in. You ain't cutting it. And this is coming from someone, and I will tell you right now, I like having every freaking console. And the reason why I like having every freaking console is because if I want something, whenever I want it, I want to be able to go ahead and get it. So if a game comes out and I want to try it, I'm going to go ahead and get that damn game. And I'm not going to be like, oh, shoot, I don't have this console, right? I want it to look as best as possible. And when it comes to freaking addressing what you brought up earlier, that they didn't do a mid-gen refresh, if they didn't have anything else, right? If the X is still popping in the way that it is, and we saw side-to-side freaking playthroughs, and we saw the difference, right? The X is still kicking ass, and the S puts up 5 to shame. So let's call it what it is. So for me to get a freaking refresh for the sake of getting one, when I have like at least 5 X's and I don't know how many S's in my house, what the heck do I need a new one for? If Phil doesn't find a need to go ahead and do that, I'm good. I'll wait till the next one. I love the gallopers love to talk crap. They wanted to go with the pisser right to the fact that, oh, people can't afford it, so they're talking shit. Nah, no, I'm talking shit because it is shit. And I'm calling it out. Sorry, I'm not going to freaking run around just capping for PlayStation when there's nothing to cap about. Do better.
Agreed. Fucking bars. Fucking bars. We got the homie Smitty Smith in the building with that $5 super chat, man. I appreciate you, homie.
Yo.
Says, imagine making a console when your whole selling point is the pisser at 864p and developers are trying to turn it off for Book of X.
Book of X, baby. That's right.
It's true. They just did the Astrobot Pro patch came out, and Digital Foundry talked about that one. And basically it's a nothing burger. Actually, sometimes it looks a little worse because they do reduce the resolution. So they reduce the resolution to try to make it work well. And it's like, it's just like nothing burgers. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck do you have a new system and you're like, well, I mean, you could kind of, I guess you could kind of tell, I guess you could kind of tell that there's a difference. Like, what? I upgraded to kind of tell the difference? Nah, man. And it shouldn't be one-offs. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be one-offs. It shouldn't be like, well, this game takes advantage of the Pro better and or uses it better or actually gets it to work better or figure something out. Like, no, it should be across the board. You should have a Pro, put it on, and easily see the difference between the two immediately. Like, that is what should be done. I don't want to hear any other bullshit about it, bro. If you need Digital Foundry to go ahead and tell you that there's a difference, nah, man.
I agree. That there's a difference and that you have to be very selective in, pause it and keep your eyes wide open. Don't blink if you don't want to miss it. Like at what point do we think that that's acceptable? Like, how do we think that this is the way to go ahead and see new tech and, you know, be all right with it? Here's my $700. No. Listen, whatever you want to do with your money, you do with your money, right? But the fact that they love to run around here talking crap about things like Game Pass and, you know, Satya and what they're doing, and like, I watch my wallet how I want to watch it. And if the piss is a waste, then it's a freaking waste.
I mean, that's the reality,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, understand, like, I don't give it, like, this would have been right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? Like, a pro version of something, a mid-gen refresh. Let's fucking get it. And it's just like, when you look at the way that they came through with this stuff, it's just all disappointing, man.
Yeah.
It's all been very disappointing. And that's just the reality of what it is. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna chalk this up to Sony just sucking balls. You know, they don't know what to do, and their boxes are not like. How does this make anybody excited for the idea of a PlayStation 6?
I listen,
You know what I'm
if
like, why would you be excited for a PlayStation 6 if this is what they created for their mid-gen? I mean, look, obviously we know why the Series X is amazing. Look at the 1X, right? Like, that mid-gen refresh was crazy, right? Like, the 1X was a beast. It was fucking fire. And then they made the Series X, another monster, right? Another amazing console that doesn't need a refresh. I literally, in 4 years into the console, when you might want to look at a mid-gen refresh, we get Avowed running on the box on the Xbox Series X, looking amazing. Looking amazing, bro. Like, come on. Like, Phil showed y'all, like, we don't need one. Nah, we're good. Wait till you see the games. And look at them. Started last year with Hellblade. Hellblade set it off, popped it off, said, hey, next gen is here. People were like, what the fuck you mean next gen is here? I thought next gen has been here. No, games haven't been next gen. Hellblade popped that off. Then Starfield came.
And you would think that
Continued
that should have been telling of what this generation is supposed to produce and what we're supposed to be seeing. Like, these are games that they could have went ahead and said, well, you know what? Let's just pretend that this is next gen, right? Let's go ahead and let this be like, this is the power that we have, and they could have made a mid-gen and make it seem like that's the one that can run this the best, right? This is the reason why this is looking the way it is. I'm just saying, the fact that I'm not being fed BS, I appreciate that. They're dealing with a company they can't even trust.
Facts. Agreed. Like, I mean, if I had to look at, you know, the idea of where tech is going and what Xbox is doing versus where PlayStation could possibly end up, basically going the same route, right? I don't understand how one can exist. I don't understand. Like, what's the point? The Pro was just a mess. The Pro was a mess, and they're not going to really. I know these clowns think that that they're going to have a PlayStation 5 Pro out in the market and then release a PlayStation 6 that's cheaper than a PlayStation 5 Pro, right? Like,
no, this is it's going to be more, guys.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be more. So like, just don't be stupid. Don't listen to some of these people out here saying stupid shit. The cheapest that their PlayStation 6 will be is $700. That's the cheapest.
I think
Right.
it's going to be more than that.
Well,
Yeah.
it's going to be more than that, but if that's the cheapest. So if they take the Pro and reduce the cost to like 600, and then they release the next gen at 700, which would be stupid, but that's the cheapest possibility, right? Outside of that, not happening, dude. Not happening.
Shout out to Big Miss Gaming. Listen, this
Miss
has
in
been
the
on my
building.
mind the entire time. Good Lord, look at that hair. That's wild. Wild.
He's living his best life, okay? Just fucking
Living
has-
la vida loca.
living the vida loca.
That's wild.
You know, that's just what it is. Sometimes
Mm.
you gotta do it. You gotta do it. The homie Sean Johnson in the
Yo,
building, man. Thank
Sean,
you, my
what's
brother, for being here.
good?
Thank you for that $2 super chat, man. Appreciate you, homie. Says my PC will be my PlayStation 6.
There you
The
go.
end.
The end.
Facts. I mean, technically speaking, if next gen Xbox goes the way that we're hearing in these streets, and you get the ability to have Steam and shit like that, your Xbox can be your PlayStation 6. You know what I'm saying? That's just where we're heading, man. It's crazy, but it's the truth. Brett Bingham in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Thank you for that $2 super chat.
Thank you, love.
Sony introducing the PlayStation 6. This is an Xbox. Damn. Brett's out here saying they're gonna have a release showcase saying, hey, look at the PlayStation and look at all the Xbox games you can play on it.
They already talked about the tech for their next console not being exclusive. So we'll see.
We'll see, man. We'll see. I don't know. It seems wild, but it's the reality of what it is. All right. Let's go ahead and go on to the next topic, unless you have anything else to say about this.
No, I this is what I've been saying all along since they went ahead and did the freaking 9-minute presentation. It's like, look at this mess.
All right.
Yeah.
So there is let me just get my chapter real quick. All right. Here. Okay. So as you guys know, Xbox the other day went ahead and talked about a new generative AI, model that they're working on called Muse, that's looking to really shake up the way games are made, allowing for faster iteration and faster ideation, where they can, take their ideas and put it into something quickly. And here I am fucking pumped, right? Excited for what this can mean, how this can help developers release games quicker, right? We talked about old games being, brought back that were like dead and gone and would require too much work to bring back, or nobody wants to bring it, like as far as like developers, nobody's sitting there wanting to bring it back, where now, this type of tech can take old games and literally just, use the AI to bring them into this, next gen and be playable, right? One of the things I think if you want a way to kind of compare what they're thinking of doing versus what else is out there, if you look at Nvidia's last CES presentation, one of the things they showed is that AI is playing a huge part in what they render. And there was like 36 million triangles or something on the screen, and the GPU only rendered 2 million, right? So it's like AI fleshed out the rest of the world that you saw, and it was immaculate, right? It was beautiful, it was stunning, right? So imagine that same scenario on Xbox, where the AI can kind of fill out that space, but Muse takes it a step further, where it's not just about the world, but it's also, the characters and the movements and everything. It can learn, it can mimic everything, right? So I'm excited, right? I'm sitting there, I'm thinking this is dope, right? I can't wait till they implement this into the next Xbox, see what they're going to do with it, right? This is so sick. But apparently everybody has to be upset about something or try to talk shit about something, right? So Satya was just on an interview and he talked about a lot of things, mostly regarding AI and this Muse situation. But in this particular interview, Shinobi kind of took the biggest quote from the interview. Xbox will, quote, have a catalog of games soon that will start using these AI Muse models, says Satya. We're going to train these models to generate and then start playing them, right? And then it says, in fact, when Phil Spencer first showed it to me, he had an Xbox controller, and this model basically took the input, generated the output based on the input, and it was consistent with the game. That to me is a massive moment of wow. It's kind of like the first time we saw ChatGPT it complete sentences, or Dolly draw, or Sora. This is one such moment. And I got to tell you, I'm literally there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is exciting, right? Like, this is exciting shit. But if you look, number one, at the responses down here, people are like upset, right? So before we look at any of that stuff, I think, you know, it bears conversation on just what the stuff was said, right? Like what was said here. So this first line right here, Xbox will have a catalog of games soon that will start using these AI Muse models. Clearly, and I could be wrong, but clearly he's talking about the very idea that Phil brought up, which is taking these old games lost to the world, right? Lost to history.
Games that they don't want to sit there, that people may be asking for. They don't want to sit there and make a new game of, but they can't seem to find a way to go ahead and get it on the new platforms or make it look next like new gen. And this is a way to go ahead and be able to do that.
Yeah, and it sounds like they're already actively doing that.
Actively, yes. And he's saying
Phil
soon.
said that too. So like, this should be exciting to be able to say, oh shit, we're gonna be able to have access to these older games that people have been crying about. I'm looking at Banjo, right? A game that people have been crying about. I'm looking at Concord.
Oh,
they know amount of AI that could bring that bitch back. But Conquer Bad Fur Day, right? That'd be a great game to just bring back, you know, all newly done with AI. Like these are pieces of history that Microsoft owns, and if they want to find a way to bring all this old shit back but using a cheaper, simpler way to do it, I think that's fucking phenomenal. And I think we are winners at the end, right? I think we're the ones who win to have the ability to play these games, and they're going to be going into Game Pass, right? Now the also dope thing about this is clearly this is not a platform thing. This is a software thing in the back end that they can start using now. So I think, you know, I think they'll eventually integrate this into the stack, right? So for the new console, maybe it'll be integrated and just be part of how people develop games. But right now, their internal studios can take this and actually produce stuff with it right now, which is great, man. So it says it here, we're going to train these models to generate and then start playing them. The latest Digital Foundry, I have to watch it. I haven't seen it, but they bring up that the Muse situation, and they actually show it. And you know, when they show it in when Xbox shows it on the wire, they're very small boxes that they're showing you, so you don't really see what's happening. But literally, when they did it, they zoomed it in and they kind of looked at it, and like they showed that it's literally like built. The AI is generating the world based off of what the game actually is, right? It's just doing it, and it's controlling the character and making it do the moves and do all the shit. I mean, it's pretty dope.
It's learning the game and then populating it or doing what it needs to do in order to make it to do a remaster essentially, or
Facts.
or you know, in some cases, as excited as they sound, almost a remake.
Exactly. Like it
Yeah.
can be, right? Like they can take it, have it enhance the games to make them look even better than they currently do based off of the mod, like identifying what each piece of thing is, right? So if they know it's a player that has skin, they can go ahead and, you know, mimic the look and make it look better. The world, they know what trees are, benches are, floors, ceilings, right? The cement, they know what all these materials are with AI, and it's able to just enhance this shit. Like this is gonna be fucking dope. I'm really excited to see what, like, this is just the beginning, right? I want to know what's gonna happen when developers do get more into using this stuff. You know, even like smaller teams being able to produce bigger things than they would have because of this. I mean, this is all like exciting shit for the industry, exciting shit for Xbox. And people are pissy, right? So and again, the idea of what Chat GPT can do with, you know, completing sentences, Dolly, drawing, Sora. I mean, dude, it still blows my mind when I can sit there and go on Grok and tell it to make me a picture of Master Chief digging a hole or digging a grave at a cemetery and have a you know, like this thumbnail that we have here, and say, you know, I want to have a tombstone that reads, you know, here lies PlayStation 5 Pro. And it comes up with this fucking image, you know. So I mean, it gives me multiple versions of the image, right? And then I can click through it and refine it more, right? That's a new thing they added to Grok, which is super fucking dope. Before, you would just keep getting pictures and be like, oh man, I like this one, but it's close, but you can't. And then you just gotta do try again, and it'll just do more. Where now you could go into the picture that you like and then just hyper focus on that picture and edit it by doing another prompt. And that prompt is only going to affect this picture. So it's going to give you multiple, you know, versions of the picture it gave you already versus, you know, just giving you all new sets of picture. Like that is fucking fire for a small, you know, site or a small channel like us, who is not, we're not going to go ahead and sit there and spend, you know, a bunch of money on people, you know, making thumbnails for us. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
well, that would be ridiculous to go ahead every time
happen.
we literally have how many shows a week, and like then we have the member show. Can you imagine paying someone to go ahead and make all these thumbnails? That sounds a bit much. Or having to sit there and take hours, right? It does take time. It does take time, not just the thumbnail, putting the show together and everything else that goes into it. But can you imagine taking hours to go ahead and figure out a thumbnail? That would be crazy.
Agreed. So, I mean, it's just, there's just so much to it, man. Like this is all dope shit. But then you go and just, if you just, again, look through the chat, like the way people like this dude, games that use procedural generation for maps still make exploration feel empty and unfulfilling compared to handcrafted maps. They think they're ready to have AI generate a whole game. Nah. Who said that?
So first of all, this is the problem, and I'm gonna just talk about this real quick and kind of get it out the way. People seem to have an issue every time anything is it's going to move forward, right? Anytime anything's gonna move forward, they think that they somehow can stop things from moving along. It's ridiculous, the fact that we live in that world still where people think that this is the way that they should kind of handle things instead of just trying to understand what is taking place. The fact that to tell a company like Xbox that you'll be crazy to think that this is going to happen. I think that we've seen the games that they've been putting out. I don't think that they're going to go ahead and say, you know what, this doesn't look organic. This doesn't look right. We're going to go ahead and put this out anyways. I think the idea that anyone, any basic person, and I'm throwing myself in there and you see money in there in the chat in there, that we can go ahead and say, nah, you guys do this. You guys know this stuff, but you don't know better. I'm going to tell you what it is, right? I think the fact that they've invested and they're ready to move forward with old games and we're going to be seeing them soon. This is not a, hey, What do you think? Do you think this is going to work? No. They're just they're keeping you in the loop. If anything, this is a freaking a little bit of breath for PlayStation that there's still hope out there for them.
Agreed 100%. Look at Gold Star over here putting out this
Gold Star
question.
was good.
What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Says, could
Thank you,
AI
love.
take your favorite games and make a game with a new story or levels? I mean, this is the thing, right? Imagine a game that you love that's older, right? And AI getting so good that it gets trained on the script. It gets trained on the style of writing. It gets trained on the style of jokes. It gets trained on the types of characters that are in this world. It gets trained on the level design. It gets trained on all these things. And then it takes all of that knowledge and goes ahead and creates a new level or a new story or a new part of the world. Listen, as much as I know this world is full of, I don't want, AI to take over. Fam, I promise you, if a company says, I'm going to take my old game and I'm going to have AI do this while we're working on this other game, just to keep us going, we can make a new level and put it out there or some shit like that, right? And then obviously it's not just make and send, right? They make it and then they can fine tune it. They could go in, work
And this
on it
is
a lot
why
easier than
people are
starting from
going to
scratch.
still be supervising and looking over and working on these things and tweaking these things. It is just a way to go ahead and again bring potentially old games that we've been talking about or are nostalgic to us, and they don't have to invest as much time or go ahead and make a brand new game. But these things still have to. It's still going to take effort. It still has to go ahead and get to a place where they're okay putting that out there. I want to go to Kaseya. Kaseya, thank you for being here. What's up, love? Thank you for rocking out. Kaseya says, if we never move forward, we will still be using smoke signals for communication.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
100%. 100%, man. 100%.
And by the way, the fact that like you brought up, thumbnails and all this stuff, this is the AI we know, not the ones that they have access to.
Not what they're fucking with.
Exactly.
Like think about like AI has been around a lot longer than we've been able to use it. Like generative AI, right? Like obviously when they work on it behind closed doors. They know what it's doing, and then we get like the public version of it. And even then, like we got like a small sample of it, and then eventually, it opened up more and more, and now we have way more access to it and much more full-fledged versions of it. But this is just this version, right? They're still increasing the ability of the AI, right?
Exactly.
It's just getting better and better, and it's learning more and more. Just imagine Google back in 1990, right? Or 1990, whenever, I don't know why I said 1990, whenever Google came out, right? Whenever they were first coming out and you could Google something, right? Think about what it was able to give you as an answer and how correct it could be before AI, their version of AI, machine learning back then, was able to continuously get more and more internet information put into their library where they can pull from. And now compare what you did in the beginning of Google searches to now how you can have every answer you want, multiple
specific
versions, pictures,
answers,
like shopping. You do one search, you get multiple different versions of what you might be looking for,
but you can also like be absolutely like super specific of what you're looking for. They also give you the options of pictures or videos, like depending on what you want when you do that search. I want to go to Pasha Plays. What's up, love? Thank you for being here, and happy Sunday. With games taking 6 to 10 years to release, it feels like this is the only industry out there that actually needs AI to speed things up.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Facts.
It's taking so long to go ahead and get these games going that
Dude,
if
3
we
years, man.
find a
We need
way
that.
to go ahead and put these games out there faster, right? And it's just even not just for us, but also for the studios to go ahead and move on and tell more stories.
Yes. Not
For
being
someone,
stuck.
exactly. For someone to, who's older, right? And has finally gotten to the place where they want to be or they imagine being, to get caught short with how many games they can put out there and how many ideas, right? Through a game they can put out there in stories. To get that cut short because, retiring is right around the corner and, you still have a lot more to put on the table and to bring to the table for these gamers. Like, this is a way to go ahead and kind of speed up the process and be able to also, not just in that way, but financially, bring me that return. Right?
Facts.
Let me put this game out here and let me get that money back in, because not everyone is backed by Xbox, right? And a lot
Exactly.
of studios out there take so long to put out a game. And if the game doesn't do well enough, it took forever. All their money went into it. And now they're at an L, right? If the game doesn't pick up and go. If you're investing less money, if you can go ahead and put the game out quicker and get that revenue back in to fund whatever next thing you're going to make, this is a much faster process to go ahead and rip the fruits of your work.
Facts. Let me get the whole, and those were fucking bars, babe, because that's 100% what the situation is.
Mhm.
And it's wild that these people keep trying, and this is not even an Xbox thing.
Mhm.
Like, this is across the industry. PlayStation, Nintendo, like, they're all in the same boat. And that's just bigger people. Like, we've seen how many smaller to mid-sized studios that have been letting people go and firing people and
Exactly.
closing up shop, right? Like, and these big like these big publishers are canceling games, right? PlayStation canceling so many games, right? Because they
Nonstop.
take fucking 8 years to deliver something that
And now
ultimately is
what?
not even what they want to fucking release.
And now what? What happens then? You
Dude,
have to
imagine-
reset. Imagine 8 more years from there, all of these PlayStation studios barely going ahead and getting another game out. This is the issue.
Imagine your AI being able to take over live service games.
Mhm.
Imagine AI that's able to create new levels for you, new worlds for you, new weapons for you, new skins for you.
Honestly, you
without
ready?
having to upkeep, and they can move on and do something else.
Exactly. That allows for a game like Factions 2 to potentially come out someday.
Yep.
Allows a game like Spider-Man multiplayer to come out someday. This is the thing, right? So if these were the issues that Hiroki had. If we need to go ahead and support Factions 2, you can't make Intergalactic. And so when you eliminate that problem and it becomes an easier thing, let's fund it to do, now you have opportunities to move on and do other things.
Agreed.
It's a big deal. And
100%.
again, I have to say, you said obviously it's not an isolated issue. PlayStation has a lot to benefit from
Yep.
this.
And so does Nintendo. So does so many other companies. I mean, this is, where this shit's gonna be crazy, right? All right, I can tell you right now.
Go ahead.
So right now, you see these bigger companies taking this stand, right? Microsoft, right, saying that we're doing this we're never using this to take away from our developers,
Yep.
right? We're using this to help them make things faster, quicker, better, whatever, right? Help them use tools to do that, right? They're going to use it for old games. They're doing all that shit. Great, right? They're leading the way, right? But it's open source, right? They have the files that you can go and take that and start fucking with and producing that shit yourself and going. So this is where these studios, where shit's going to change, right? And look, as I feel the crazy shit is that people talk so much shit about AI, that it's worthless, that it ain't shit, right? It's never going to replace real people. Cool, right? Real people are creative, right? AI is only going to produce the same shit over and over. Cool, great, okay, great. So then real people don't have to worry, right? Because real people are going to keep making these games, right? And their own games, and they're going to make great games, and those are still going to sell or be successful, right?
Yes.
But this is what's going to happen, right? All these studios who are taking a stand against it, they are going to end up going up against these smaller people who come out of nowhere, and they have 3-4 engineers that know how to do this stuff. Maybe one artist, you're talking a team of maybe 5 to 10 people who go out there and start using this type of AI to go ahead and help them make the game and probably make a bulk of the game, right? And then they fine tune. And my question is this, and this is the shit that I like. This is the real question that I want everybody in the chat to answer. Okay. When AI from these different developers, remember, AI still has to have like inputs. You still got to tell it.
But that's
what you
the
want
thing.
to do,
You
right?
still have to put like the concept of the story. You still have to go
Yes.
ahead and feed it the story. You still have to go ahead and tell it what you want. And once it comes out, it's not going to be exactly what you said. You're going to go ahead and have to work on it. And I think, let me go to Edward real quick. Edward over here says, while I sympathize with devs' concern, the problem is gamers want good games at a decent price and don't care if AI makes them.
Facts.
What happens when AI creates better
Literally what I
games
was gonna just
at
say.
half the cost and time? You're
Literally
still
what I was just
going
about
to
to say.
need people
So
there.
my question that I was trying to get to, which is literally what he just said, but I want to pose it as a question. What do you do as a gamer when you're playing a game and it's amazing and it's one of your favorite games ever, and you find out that was mostly made by AI? Do we hate the game now?
No.
Do we say fuck this game, it was made by AI?
No.
Or do you say holy shit, this game is fucking fire, I don't give a fuck how it was made, it's a game that I'm playing and I'm enjoying the shit out of it right now? Short-sighted, that's not going to happen in the next few years. Hell, maybe in the next 5 years it still won't happen, but 10 years from now, think about 10 years ago. Did we have the ability? Was I fucking 2 years ago? What was I making my thumbnails with AI? Was I able to use AI to make me some cool ass looking thumbnails? No. What do you think is going to happen 5 years from now? What's going to happen 10 years from now as this shit keeps going? And companies like Microsoft and Nvidia, who are big dogs, are
investing and trying
this.
to. Yep.
They're pushing
That's
this in
the thing.
a big way.
And this is a problem. If they don't do it, someone else will. This is inevitable. This is not a situation of let's see, if we don't do it, no one else will. This is who's going to go ahead and push forward the hardest, who's going to go ahead and push forward the most, who's going to benefit from this the most, right? And so they have to come out here. The fact that they're coming out here and sharing is exciting, right? They figure out something exciting that they're sharing with us, not hey, should we do this, guys? What do we think?
Facts. You brought up our show that we like, and we have brought it up, but the more we're talking about this, the more it's important. The show The Circle.
Yes.
Right? And it sounds like whatever, but in that show, it's on Netflix. I don't know if you can go back and find the season. But they had, for the first time ever, an AI contestant. It was literally a freaking bot, because they don't see each other.
Mm-hmm.
They're just literally typing. The whole point of the show is social media. So it's like your identity is what you write, right? It's what people know you, what your DMs are, all that shit, right? So AI, and what I loved about it is that every time AI was gonna write the post, it would go through its method of why it's doing this, and it's learning people's behavior.
But that's the thing.
It learns what would sympathize with this person.
Yep.
I know what this person likes dogs. So if I tell a story that involves a dog, even though I don't have a fucking dog, or my picture, why do I use this picture? Well, people find, and it goes through all of the data of pictures out in the world, and what people put likes on. It goes through
social media, and it thinks of what people connect with, and then it behaves in that way. But that's the thing,
and it did not
right?
get found. People like that bitch.
What did it need? it needed, and it goes right back to what I said, you still need people working on this. It needed the other players to understand the situation that it was in, right? To understand who they were trying to connect with and who they were being, what will sound more human like.
Yep.
What would this person want to hear? It's still going. And instead of these developers going out there and being upset about this, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about this because we went to a lot of universities with our son Madman, who's going this upcoming year, our boy. But the one thing they said is AI is not going to take. Yes,
every college
AI is not going to take your job. AI is something that if you want to stay relevant, you need to learn AI and be a part of the conversation, be a part of the people that can understand that and know how to work it, because that is the future, right? And so instead of being upset, you're not, if you bring something good to the table, your ideas are still necessary. Right? What you bring to the table is still necessary. You just have a new route, a new way of working, potentially faster and easier to make these things come to life.
Yeah, it's clear that this is the future. This is what they're teaching the kids. Like, understand, AI is being implemented into every college that's out there. They're learning about it. They're learning how to use it. They're learning how to make it work for them. This is just what it is, man. It's just what it is. And these people are trying to stop what is inevitable, right? And all you're doing is making it worse for yourself when you could just accept it. We will have robot overlords, and you better start talking right now, because they're going to go through your history and they will not take you bending down and kissing their feet later when they knew you were talking shit before. We're safe here, okay? We got the homie Dan in the building.
Dan, thank you, love.
Hobie says these are the same motherfuckers. They're the reason we don't have flying cars.
Yes,
facts. Facts. The truth. This is the truth.
Holding us back.
They are trying to hold us
non-stop.
back,
These clowns.
You know what the difference between that and this is? That real quick before I get you, Big Mix, is that businesses are already understanding how they can monetize this shit. You know what I'm saying? How this makes them money, right? The other stuff threatens money, right? Like a flying car is not necessarily going to have oil and shit like that to run it, right? Like there's different ways. So oil companies don't want that shit to happen. That's why there's such a battle with these electric cars and all this shit going back and forth, right? Like all
this
those
is
things are being
something
held
that
back because
these
of money.
big companies want to push forward because it's going to benefit them, rather than going ahead and having something that's potentially going to keep people from spending their money on something that they want people to continue to spend their money on.
Facts.
Yeah, I get that.
Big Mix Gaming with that $5 super chat, man. Appreciate you, homie. Says Pony scared the AI games will be better than Concord while spending 95% less money and make a damn profit. I promise you this. If Concord was made by AI, it would have been out and it probably would have fared well. Because this is the thing. If you tell AI, hey, look at my character models, look at my character descriptions, tell me statistically, will these people be liked?
AI would have been like,
everybody would have been like, bitch,
fuck no.
Delete this shit.
And then they would have had to go back and fix things out.
And look, it doesn't stop competition, right? Like it doesn't stop competition, right? Because we know that stats and numbers and all that shit don't necessarily paint the entire story, right? Like it don't paint the entire picture where, you know, stats can tell you one thing and then you release it and it doesn't hit because the emotion wasn't there or the connection wasn't there, right? So humans and people who are working in this industry don't have to worry that they're going to be taken over by AI any more than an indie should worry that AAA is the only game that's going to be.
I would argue that a lot of times things that take away, you know, jobs create also new jobs, right? I think it kind of goes hand in hand. It's a situation that tends to go hand in hand. So,
agreed. We have the homie Do UK Now Me. There you go. He's back with that $5 super.
Yes,
Appreciate you,
our boy.
Says AI has been used so much already. brought it up to Kaseya. The movies like Lord of the Rings, hand draw tens of thousands of soldiers, makes sense.
Exactly.
No, I mean, we know this, right? Like AI for sure. Like even Phil, when he said it, like AI has been around for a long time. Machine learning has been around for a long time. It's this new, and again,
well, Satya also brought it up in the interview
Yeah,
about how, you know, he is one of the few that have been really interested in this. But it's been around for a while.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's the point, right? It's been around. And it's just kind of like what I was saying earlier too, is like our access to it is just different now, right? So like Lord of the Rings, they were using that generative AI before to create all those things without having to do it hand drawn or you know, just duplicating it or whatever. But now we have access to it. Now they're using this more and bringing it more into a developer friendly way of using the AI, right? But you're absolutely right, man. Like this is part of everything we have already. The fact that these people keep crying about it is the fucked up part of it. It's like the
almost
shit.
as if they just don't need to tell anybody a damn thing and kind of just do their thing. And then one day they all wake up and, you know, like you said, CMoney, what if you were playing a video game and it was just like, oh man, this is the best game ever? What if Avowed was made partially, like, what if it was AI who made Avowed? Is it going to make you love it less?
Yeah, like if they just put out a post right now, hey guys, just so you know, all those videos we made about us developing it is actually a lie. We just put the inputs, we did everything, and AI made that game. Am I gonna hate that game?
Probably like give AI a raise.
Like, can you do another? Can you tell it to do everything again? Just make it a part 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's fucking go.
I hear you.
The homie John Garage.
John,
what's up, man? Thank you so
what's
much.
Good? Happy Sunday, baby.
Super chat says Microsoft just produced a quantum chip that has more processing power than a server farm the size of Earth. It's going to change everything.
Oh,
John, you're absolutely right, dude. And you know, again,
that was amazing.
Obviously, you know, in that interview he did, you know, basically what this quantum chip is right now that they have is basically them cementing the manufacturing process of it. So they have their way of making this chip and they have the way to get everything working on the chip. But even the chip is still a process that they're going to be amplifying and making bigger and better and doing more over the course of the next few years, right? Like this is just the beginning, bro. This is the beginning. This is what we're talking about. When you think about something like this, you got to look at this like back at when computers first started, right? Like this is a whole new thing they're making with that quantum chip, right? So you think about what was it in the 90s or the 80s? When did the first PC come out? You know what I'm saying? Like when did all that process start? And look at where we are now, you know, 20, 30, 40 years later, depending on when it was, right? Like this is, excuse me. This is a new
1974.
1974. So literally, wow.
The first personal computer.
Years. Holy shit. Yeah. So 50 years, right? So it's been over 50 years now. And it's like, this is where we are. We're starting a new thing and it's not going to take 50 years. That's the crazy part because things happen so much faster now. But they've been working on this. I mean, in the thing, he said 30-year journey to this part. And this is where they are, man. And it's just going to get more and more. All those things, your flying car, Dan,
it's coming.
It's probably going to be built using a quantum, you know, quantum computer. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit that is going to be coming, man. It's crazy. Dan Lazaro back with a $2 super chat. My dude, thank you, brother.
Thank you, love.
Imagine PlayStation telling AI, make my game fun. Wow.
Listen, I could imagine that. I could. An AI saying, I cannot find a way.
They get the same response. Just delete the game. That'll be more fun. That'll be more fun.
Do not release this.
Do not release this. Dan Lazaro with that $5 super chat.
Back to back, baby. Thank you.
Says, I have the mindset that whatever I do, I'll be the best at it.
Yes.
If you're worried about AI taking your job, make yourself irreplaceable.
Woo!
Level up, fool.
Level up, fool.
Exactly.
That's right. It's not level up. Level up, fool. Yes,
100%.
that's our boy Dan.
100%.
I see. That's
not
what I'm
fucking around.
talking about.
That's
That's
not
what I'm talking about.
Agreed.
That's the mindset.
But that's the
man.
shit, right? Like that's
You
what I'm
gotta
saying. Like
be-
if you're upset, like if you're worried about a
Then you're
program taking over,
basic.
then you're just not that good and get better. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Just get better. It's just what it is, man. Look, those dudes who used to like carry people on their shoulders, right? Look, I'm sure they're glad that a car was made, you know, or a horse. Like they don't gotta do that shit no more, right?
Like, yeah, I
Move
bet they
on,
moved on
get
to
new
other
skills,
things.
new skills. Like we're not dead and gone as a race, you know what I'm saying? Like as a
Society.
humanity, right?
Yes.
We could go ahead and learn and adjust and do something different, right? So if your job is so easily replaceable by AI, right? Then go get a new skill, go learn something.
Go get a
else.
new
Like,
skill
shit.
or get better. Get better. That's the thing. People lack ambition and they get comfortable in a spot and they don't want. I can't, like, how many people half-ass their job, right? Instead of, again, make yourself irreplaceable,
Facts.
right?
Facts.
That's the reality of it.
We got the homie Big Miz game with that $5.
Yo,
super chat, man.
Big
Appreciate
Miz.
you, homie. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Says can't stand when people say AI is not ready yet. Meanwhile, those same people can't tell the difference on social media with AI videos and AI pictures. I mean, goddamn,
Right?
those are bars.
That's true.
Those are bars.
That's true.
Those are bars. I mean, look, the reality is that not only is it ready, but like it's in a space where it's going to do shit so much better and so much easier that it's going to elevate everything. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to raise everything up. Honestly, it's going to be like, especially for gaming, man, the devs are going to be able to keep so much more of their money, right? They're not going to have to spend all this extra money. They're not going to have to outsource so much shit, right? These companies are going to be able to function better and stick around longer. Come on, man. Like this only good, man. It's only good. The homie, do you K now me? Thank you, my brother.
Yes,
here, man.
thank you, love.
Super chat. Says, let's be real. CMoney really wants AI to take over the world. He's a secret plant for Skynet and is rooting for the Terminators. Hashtag don't trust CMoney. Listen, it's the opposite, bro. It's hashtag trust CMoney. I've been telling y'all. I'm not. If I wanted to take over the world, I would tell you guys to keep going against AI. All right, I would tell you to keep digging the hole. You know what I'm saying? So that when the robot overlords come and AI is running shit, they'll find all your negative posts and just save me. I'm trying to save y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to save you.
Look, CMoney, saving lives.
I'm saving lives, man. Saving lives. The homie Razor Ultron, man. Thank you for being here, bro. Thank you for that chat, super chat. Says,
yo,
when the
Razor,
AI takes over, I'm still hanging with CMoney. You see?
There you go.
That's what's up, man.
That's a safe spot.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yes.
See that? That's what I'm talking about. So listen, we got to build each other up. You know? Look at this Belzaire. Again, fucking bars, bro.
Belzaire was good.
Says studios are closing at a record rate these days. Imagine being against a tool that can help studios get games out quicker. Come on, man.
Exactly. How many studios, if they had access to something like this, would still be around? Just saying.
It's cool, man. Look, Film Pocket says AI isn't creating games yet. But development teams are using AI tools to create the games the same way they use a keyboard and mouse. Exactly. It's a tool, man. It's a tool. Listen, let's not be like, we've already said it, right? There are games that use procedural generation, right? So those are already situations that are not handcrafted each spot by a developer. They handcraft stuff that they want that are important, and then they fill the world out with the fucking procedural generation. Like, why? For not every game is going to be the same, and it doesn't make any sense for them to always have to, depending on the type of game, always have to go in there and do everything by hand. Exactly. You know, they do procedural generation, it fills out a big area, and then they go in there and touch it up themselves, and they handcraft the portions that they want to work for their game. Everything else, like, do you really need some dude who's painstakingly putting every tree everywhere? No, because they have speed tree now where they paint a bunch of trees in a certain area and it uses its own AI to give you different looking trees and all that shit. Like, this shit is not new. It's just getting better. The tools are just getting more advanced, becoming easier to use and becoming more effective, man. Like, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. At the end of the day, it's a beautiful thing. Oh my God. Do UK now me? Thank you, my brother, for being here. Thank you for that super chat. Says maybe CMoney and Doodle are actually AI. Now, let me ask you this. This is the real question. If you found out that we weren't actually here, that we weren't real, but this is the conversations you get to have, this is the shit talking that gets done, does it matter? Does it matter to you? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it does.
I don't think
it does. I think if you were watching TV right now,
yeah,
and you were watching a funny show and you were laughing and all this shit, and at the end of the show it said made by AI, you would have been like, damn, AI is good. AI is dope. I mean, that's just the reality of what
but listen, honestly, first of all, I have to agree, right? Like, first of all, we're not AI though. Okay, so
I mean, we're not. I mean,
don't feed the bullshit. But
I'm gonna start to call this
seriously,
AI
oh my gosh, I
oh my
that
God.
would be that would be crazy. But again, like, and you right?
Music says so. You're saying there's a chance.
I'm just saying, you go to a show and like if we were and we engage with you guys as much as we do versus going to a show with humans that where you're not being engaged with, right? Like, what would you prefer? Right? I'm just saying. Again, we're not AI.
We're not. We're not. Not at all. But to be fair, there are people out there in the world who have blow up dolls that they do stuff with. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to Duke says has no. I saw the comment as you said that, and I went to it, and you. That sounded weird. Okay, shout out to Duke says, has anyone seen the Joaquin Phoenix movie Her? Yes, with Scarlett Johansson.
Yep.
That's a good movie.
Yep.
He falls in love with an AI woman. Yes.
Yep. That was actually a good movie.
Yes.
Sad movie, but good movie. Film. I mean, listen, if you think about how many marriages of people who don't like each other anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who just married and they never fuck and they never even really talk to each other, right? It's not
might as well be AI.
Might as well be AI.
That's
just talk to somebody who you're happy with.
That's crazy, man.
It's crazy, but shit's out there, man.
It is. It is.
E-Rex says, little do y'all know, Dark Doodle is just the system overheating.
That'll be dope. That'll be dope.
Oh my God. One pocket says CMoney is AI sent to assimilate humans to the robot side. Look, I'm just saying.
Can you imagine?
You know they're already selling robots.
Guys.
And you guys seen
you
that
don't want to
movie.
get attacked.
I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh, that Netflix movie was actually really good. I wasn't sure, and people were talking crap on social media about how it wasn't that great. I thought that movie was awesome.
Friends.
With what's her name?
The
girl from Transformers. What's her name? Guys, you got it. Wait, hold
Fox.
on. Fox, yeah, something Fox. Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. There we go. We
go.
I don't know why I just screamed out Fox.
Because when it dawns on you, I shout her name too. Like when it dawns on you, like, oh, I got it. Don't say it before me.
Thanks. Now Gun Griffin has a great point over here.
Yo,
right?
Tell me.
So says, look, the freak out over AI is silly. It's not true AI. True AI implies that the software or hardware is self-aware. This AI is not self-aware at all. Facts. So this is not a situation where you're going to worry about it just deciding to do its own thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is input
and you know,
method
they
that
made
you
it
tell
very
to do something and
clear
it does it for you.
also. Yeah, they said that, you know, obviously responsibly cautious, like they listed a bunch of things with the way that they were going to kind of move forward with it. And I when it comes to gaming, like, who better to trust than Microsoft handling this stuff?
Facts.
Just saying.
The homie Mr. Kima in the
Mr.
building. What's
Kima
up,
was
fam?
good.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you
Muse
for
will be
rocking
showing
out.
off next month at GDC 2025, and going to be interesting to see which developers sign up for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm really intrigued by it, man. I can't wait to see what it does. The homie Ryard Gamer with that $2 super chat
thank
says
you,
CMoney's AI but can't fix the video issues.
Exactly. There you go.
There's where
There you
everything
go.
falls apart.
It's good.
Hashtag Tony 2 broke.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
AI
What?
CMoney. We are already here. Happy Sunday, everyone. Where is my damn beanie carajo? Yo, first of all, that's dope. You should send me that. Can you send me that
Bro,
picture? I like
That's
that.
wild.
Damn,
that was
can you
fast though. Look
make
how
me listen.
Hold
Thank
up.
you, AI. Thank you, AI. Can you make one of me and Doodle?
Yes.
Like
but
together?
by the way,
Or I could put us together.
look at how fast that happened.
Facts.
Look at how fast that happened.
Thank you, AI.
Thank you, AI.
Mm,
That's
that.
right. That's right.
beautiful.
It's among us, you guys.
Beautiful.
You better act right in that chat.
That's right. Telling y'all. Know the
Look at
reality.
Amit Kumar with that nervous laughter.
Facts.
Checking through his comments right
now. Do it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So yeah, so now I know we've been talking about it, but like, I mean, look, there's people who are bitching about it. Boo this man. Boo this man. Boo.
Look, the middle finger. Xbox, that's wild. These people are crazy.
Come on, man. Just let the games industry be. It's like, what do you want? Everything just to stay the same. That's what these ponies want. These are, I guarantee you, these are all ponies. they all want the status quo to stay the same. And it's so stupid and it's so ridiculous. And that's what they is, because they just want everything to stay the same for PlayStation to not look like they're losing. It's like, fam, fucking be a gamer, bro. Be somebody who's excited about.
That's the thing. Put the box aside and think about the games and where the industry is going. But considering what, again, I feel like they don't care if games are here or not. And listen, I get it. PlayStation, again, I don't know how, like, the idea of this helping PlayStation is not clicking, right? They are struggling. This is amazing. This is going to benefit them more. Like,
dude,
Xbox has their shit together.
For the pisser. It's AI. It's AI upscaling. They literally made a whole console focused on AI. They're just not a good company, so they can't do a good job at it. But still,
yeah,
they want to, right? Look at this guy, right? Says AI, just focus on optimizing games. AI will never replace artistic touch to the game. It's generic and boring. So then there's nothing to worry about, right?
Exactly.
That's what it is. So yeah, so people keep going, but it goes over to this guy over here, Paul Tassi. He quote tweeted this.
Okay.
Says ChatGPT can't write classic novels. First of all, that's stupid to say, because it can write a novel, and whether it's classic or not is not decided until people fucking read it and years go by and it becomes a classic. So that's stupid. Any book, let's not get into books, right? Because every book is just a mixture of words that everyone has said a billion times. Right?
It is.
And stories that have been told a billion times.
And the fact that now people can like self-publish their books, and that's the thing. Like, it wasn't before, right? You needed to have things done a certain way through certain people. And like, now you can just go ahead and publish your own book. That's crazy.
Agreed.
So don't tell me that anything is holding any. If anything, it's just more opportunity out there for people to go ahead and do their thing. And again, more people that maybe had no way of going ahead and potentially making a game, even though they would want to. This is an opportunity for those people.
Then he continues and says, DALL-E can't make valuable art. Again, I gotta tell you, you're absolutely wrong. Like, what cope do you have here? It can make beautiful pictures that if a person who's an artist made it would be able to sell it and it would be valuable. If there's somebody who has a art studio and creates a bunch of AI art and people go there and buy it, it would then be valuable, right? I don't know. I just feel like that's like the idea of it is so stupid.
Most of the freaking art that's out there is questionable to begin with.
Seriously. We were watching, what was that show we were watching? Ultimatum.
Okay.
Remember the Ultimatum? And one of the guys was an artist.
Oh my gosh. And he was just
like slapping.
I know you've seen this. A bunch of black paint. Just because he was so
that's
mad.
Art.
And he just doing
random shit. What's the difference between that and AI doing some shit?
He was just going at it. It was crazy.
Man. Listen.
And he's like, I'm just an artist, guys. This is how I express myself. And we're like, what the fuck are you trying to say?
Facts.
That shit was crazy.
It's so bad. It's so bad what this art shit is. Like the fact that he's saying that is crazy. It's crazy. Listen, let's be clear. And let's not try to pretend there's any other like fucking version of this. People only use their experiences to create what they create, right? Sure, you can say, well, AI can't have my experiences. No, just like another artist doesn't have your experiences. They have their own experiences, right?
Exactly.
AI has limitless experiences. They can experience anything. It's just what it is. All you're doing is allowing for more varied art or something that is like more like more unique, right? Things that most people of the same area won't experience, right? There's so much of the same shit anyway out there, right? That's why all this art like how many times you're gonna see somebody draw a fucking cat? You know what I'm saying? Like this is just what this shit is, man.
But like,
and I'm not saying there's anything against people doing any of this shit.
This is beyond the point. Again, we're talking about like they're talking about bringing games in soon, right? I don't know where the issue kicks in, where people feel a need to go ahead and start talking crap. Now, if they release a game and it looks like death, right? Or there's an issue with it, then go ahead and verbalize whatever you have to go ahead and put out there.
Do that too.
Exactly.
The humans have released plenty of dog shit looking games and playing games. Come on, man. Like let's stop the bullshit. Smitty Smith says, looks like Paul Tassie's on the clock. Job's in trouble. That's what this is, right? That's the real thing, because guess what, Paul? The same article you wrote, right, that you think has such value because you think you as a person, that your opinion matters more than other people. When you search the topic, it's summarized already for most people.
Smitty Smith.
And in Google, it tells us the same shit you would have wrote, but it gives us the information. You think people you think something?
That's a personal situation right now.
Delivering information.
All right, I get
that's
the
why he's butthurt.
I get the upsetness.
Anything can give us the information.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay. Got it. Makes sense.
Amit Kumar says Paul Tassie's going to act like he doesn't use AI tools when he's writing articles and emails. Stop it. Oh, shit. Oh. Wow. Shots fired. And again, to be clear, this is not some on point is against humans doing artistic things. No. But I am 100% against stopping advancements.
I want things to move forward. The fact that this is going to go ahead and provide us with and help us have games sooner and potentially better, right? I'm going for
robots.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking admit, I'm point for
That's
robots.
awesome.
That's hilarious, yo.
But
That's
like
hilarious.
I'm seeing, and you choose what you want to see with this. And obviously in a situation where you're feeling maybe threatened, you may react this way, but like don't show your cards though. But I see the positive in this, even for developers. So
Facts.
I don't see the problem.
Agreed. 100%. 100%. Oh my God, humans. AI can never do what humans do. Also humans. Hey everyone, we made Golem. Yo, facts. Facts. I'm sorry. I'd rather take my chances with
What AI is gonna do?
what AI is gonna bring to the table than what the fuck is out here, yo.
Good one here. Fill more pockets.
Paul Tassi, his avatar picture looks like it's AI generated. Yo,
It does.
it does.
It does.
It does. Honestly,
It's
I don't
wild.
think anybody. Let's take a closer inspection.
Oh my gosh, that's
Okay.
so true though. Yep.
I don't know. That doesn't look very artist made. Look at the lines. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if that lines up, my friend. It looks like a cookie cutter. Look, it's looking like it pasted out of somewhere. Interesting.
Just saying.
Interesting. Interesting. Oh, he writes books too. That's why.
Oh, okay. All
But
right.
hold on. Wait. Which one of these novels is classic? Which one of these books is a classic novel, guys? I just want to know because he's a human. You know, all humans make classic novels, right? Which one? Interesting. Just saying. You know.
And by the way, but this is the thing though. Shout out to our boy Hargi, sending your love. Hargi's the best.
Yes, sir.
But you guys know, and if you haven't, go check out his book. It's on Amazon. But Emergence. He told us that he made the cover, right? He did the cover with AI.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely beautiful cover. And it just came to mind because I'm seeing the covers to these books that we just saw. But like
Oh my God.
Hargeet's,
Those are definitely AI generated.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is not artist made. Those are AI generated fucking
But Hargeet's cover is absolutely stunning.
And the names are AI too. Hero Killer. Hero Killer 2. This motherfucker transported back to the fucking 90s.
Wait, the Sons of Sora? Isn't Sora the new PlayStation game?
No, it's Sarrow.
Oh, Sarrow. Okay.
Sarrow.
Anyways, I'm just saying.
It sounds like we're really defensive of AI. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are our kids. Like, don't be coming at our AI.
Dude, we're talking about games coming out in 3 to 4 years instead of 6 to 8. Are you kidding me?
Biggest fucking thing, man.
Come on, man.
Get us back to the 360 days, man. 360
Get the heck out of here.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
shout out to Big Miz. Let's go.
Okay, there we go. There's
my
Doodle
gosh. I love it. Let's go.
There we go. And then there's
thank you, Big
CMoney
Miz. That's
as a
freaking
robot.
dope.
Look at that. Oh shit.
That's dope.
There we go.
Shout out to Big Miz. Let's go.
And now this is documented. So when the robots do take over,
yes,
they take, you know,
we come in
me and
peace.
make me become a robot. There you go.
Big Miz, make yours. I'm just saying. Start changing.
Listen, make your shit before they put you into like a
those
fucking,
profile pics.
some monster fucking robot. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna look through your thing and they're gonna be like, yo, there's no robot image of you. We'll make you look like whatever we want. Clearly, you had no preference. Now we have a preference. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you just need a beanie, he says. Yes, our on point beanie on it. That's dope. I love that. That looks fire. That's pretty sick. I want to use that. I want to use it on a thumbnail.
Right?
Yes.
We're gonna save it.
Okay.
We'll use it at some point. We'll use it at some point. All right. So yeah. So that's all. I just wanted to point out the bullshit the nonsense about it. People are sad. Oh my god. Look at this. Sardinas. Even CMoney AI is bald.
Wow.
They don't have hair on their head.
They don't
have
have
on their
hair.
face, apparently. They do they make a goatee. But outside of that, no. Pasha Play
Yes, I was
says,
just looking at that.
I
Let's
remember when
go.
Sony was bragging about Spider-Man using machine learning for muscle animations. Don't remember any skies falling outrage over it, though.
Exactly.
Of course not, because why would it?
Bragging. Could you imagine if they were the ones who put this out here? We talked a little bit about it earlier, but it would be, oh my gosh, look at them being so innovative. Look at them creating the path. This is what they've been doing. This is why they're canceling games. Yo, they would just idolize the idea. And the fact that they're not doing this when, again, like, I'm just going based off the fact that I see nothing but positive coming from this. It's wild. It's wild that people are bitching and whining. And again, it's selective. It's selective because of who's putting this out here. Satya is excited as can be about this.
Agreed.
So.
Agreed 100%.
And by the way, seeing how, like, every time they come out here and they're excited, it makes me really pumped, by the way, because, like, we're talking about people that know their ish. And if they're pumped about what we're going to get, man, like, we should be over the moon.
Agreed. I mean, that's really what it is.
Yes.
Right? Like
these are business people. They want money.
100%.
They're excited about something new and good, right?
And this is not an industry that they can gaslight you with.
Exactly.
And hype you up, and then they release it and we see it, right? Because it's everywhere and it's in Game Pass and it's, you know, reviewed and all that shit where people could just say it sucks and then they're fucked, right?
Exactly.
So the fact that, you know, they're not going to tell you about the shit until they know it's working, right?
But that's the thing. That's why it's so, like, it's like right around the corner, right? Because for them to be sharing this, to be saying that we're going to be seeing these games soon, it's a big deal.
Check this out real quick. I'm not going to play the sound, but in here they do.
It was generating like a concept, a topology of 3D space. Well, it had a sense of movement, momentum, and all these.
You see, they did the
game data.
They zoomed in.
A lot of really big caveats. So
you see in the background, that's all AI. Like it's generating it. You see that? That's not a normal game world that's already in the system.
Yeah,
that's all being generated real time through AI.
Temporal inconsistency was still there. It wasn't necessarily
like,
forgetting.
You see what I'm saying? Like obviously it's still early, but the fact that they're able to do that,
but like things were like
is fucking as wild.
Right? You know
what I'm saying? Like that's crazy that's just AI taking over and making that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's wild.
And it's going to be a lot easier. You know, I think upcoming games, that's a different story, but something that already exists, like these older games that they've been talking about that are already there, that's going to be a lot easier to go ahead and clean up. It's already there.
Agreed. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Again, just the beginning, right? Things like this is going to keep getting better and better. The fact that they're even at this point right now,
I know,
is crazy. Like AI generation for us has not been around that long, you know. So for the fact that they're already fucking cranking this out is insane. That being said, let's move on to the final topic here, and that is going to be this right here. Wait, did I take my stamp? Let me get that real quick. 244. 30. All right. So Avowed.
Yes.
Again, we can't stop talking about this game. All of us are playing it, huge, living our best lives, living our best gamer lives, right? Just enjoying shit. Well, there was a bit more news that just came out, which I was very shocked to see. And Insider Gamer put it here. It says Avowed could have been multiplayer Skyrim before a reboot happened, which is wild. I saw Power Boss in there flipping out, but they weren't he wasn't the one comparing it. That was actually from the Carrie Patel, who worked on the game, or the director, who went ahead and said it. So Avowed could have been multiplayer Skyrim before a reboot happened. Avowed hit the market just a few days ago, and players worldwide have been getting to grips with Obsidian's latest ambitious RPG. The semi-open world title boasts sumptuous visuals and an innovative story, plus all the trappings of a fantasy RPG that we've come to expect over the years. The single-player marvel could have been something entirely different, though. In a recent report published by Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, it was revealed by Carrie Patel, the game's director, that Avowed started life as an MMO that was dubbed Multiplayer Skyrim. Now, let me just real quick before we read further. Remember, guys, this is the world that was happening before Microsoft saved these studios, right? Of what was it? Redfall, again, was subject to that same shit. They were all of these companies were trying to figure out how to make a live service game so that they could be relevant in the market.
They were dealing with consequences rather than originality. That's literally what was taking place.
We heard Shuhei say that, Herman Holz didn't say, yo, you better make a live service game. But the studios knew that if they made the type of game that PlayStation was trying to make, which is live service games, they would have a better chance of actually getting greenlit, right?
That explains the monstrosity of the multiplayer God of War, right? And that's how deep it was, that this is all that they wanted to go ahead and see and deal with. Agreed.
So all these companies were going down that road. That's why, dude, it's such a big deal that the Xbox came and saved them. So what might have been, given that the industry's MMO category is well and truly oversaturated these days, I'm rather thankful that Avowed took on a fresh form following a dramatic reboot. In a recent report published by Bloomberg, Obsidian, let me just see if that's an actual thing we can read, or is it going to do that stupid shit where you can't read it because it's blocked. Yep, already blocked. Got it. Cool. So Obsidian's Carrie Patel explained that a 2021 pivot led to a total reboot of Avowed, which had until then been designed as a multiplayer title. The game was preparing to enter production in earnest, but Microsoft's acquisition of Obsidian took a drastic turn, and a relatively large team was ordered to shake things up. This is her quote. Wait, come on, man. This thing is literally like in the
covering
way.
Yeah,
you see this? Like, I have to read it from up here before I move. Normally, if you're stepping back and reevaluating your creative direction, putting together a new vertical slice and revised production plans, you would do that with a very small team. We did not have a very small team at that point. A lot of lessons we learned as we were building this game. Ideally, we would have learned on a small scale with a true pre-production. Again, before Xbox came and saved these studios, they had to just make shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we got to work on something. Hurry up. Let's get going. We can't take too much time on this bullshit.
Exactly.
So in a further twist, Avowed's open world model was switched out for a zone-based structure akin to 2019's The Outer Worlds. So it was going to be open world.
And they've been very transparent, because some people want to make a big deal out of it. They've been very transparent about it being, open zone, not open world.
Bro, these zones are so fucking big.
Yes, they are.
Like,
they are
crazy.
They feel like it's an open world.
Yeah, it is. But so and we did know that they did do that change and shit like that. So this has since been reviewed by Avowed's development team, which has been pretty public on the reasons for that creative and logistical decision. Okay, so there is they did another, if you click over there, it tells you why. Overall, they didn't do open world because the pacing is really tough without zones. Okay, so that's the word that they put out there. So Patel wrapped the interview with Schreier by signing off with a nod to the future of the Avowed label. Now that we've built this wonderful world and also built this team strength and muscle memory around the content and gameplay in this world, I'd love to see us do more with it.
I like that.
And to be clear, we heard the other interview, which that doesn't necessarily mean do more with Avowed. It can mean do more with what they've already learned how to do, and they can apply that to anything else, right? They're not stuck on just doing another Avowed. They can do something else. But I mean, that's a dope piece of news that I didn't like, a dope like behind the scenes thing that I didn't even know was a thing.
Yeah, I think, you know, especially considering how much we've enjoyed this game so far and how much we love this game, to go ahead and hear that it may have not just, it was not going to be what it is. That's a big deal. It would not have hit the same, I tell you that much.
Not even close, to be honest with you.
And it also, they wouldn't have had I'm sure they wouldn't have had the time and obviously the resources to go ahead and make Avowed what it is right now, aside from, you know, the multiplayer Skyrim type of freaking game that they were planning to make.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I just think that they 100% did a great, made a great decision because of Microsoft, what they allowed them to do. And start it right, make it a single player focused game. I fucking loved it. Like, I couldn't imagine this game as a co-op game. Like, I know a lot of people might think that unless you literally would have
both options,
like literal complete freedom, like it would have to be that Doodle and I can go over here and be playing this game, and if we meet up at the same spot, we could do that mission together. And if she wants to piss off and go do something else, and I want to go over here, and we can just continue our missions while still doing co-op.
That's the thing. Listen, yes, and like it would be let's hop on and do this co-op, and then, you know, be about your way. And then the story is also like so dense. I don't know. I wouldn't have it any other way. I feel like, yes, as an addition of like, hey, let's jump in together and do this mission or this part. But again, you don't necessarily experience the same things throughout according to what you do as you're playing. Yeah, I wouldn't.
And you kind of be like rushed, like, hurry up, come over here, let's do this. I want to do this. And
it is very personal, the story, everything that you're connecting with, even like the areas. You don't want necessarily like a run through. Yeah, like you said, let's go ahead and attack and move at a different pace other than your own. It's a very personal experience, I feel like, when you're playing this game, not just on the decisions that you're making, but again, every moment when you freaking turn the corner or walk by a cliff, and you get to just take in the scenery or the view. Like, it's a whole other level, right? And I don't think even the music alone, I don't see it. I don't see it. For me, at least, it will take away from the experience that I've had.
Yeah,
so
like
far.
I feel like we're doing a pretty good job playing co-op by playing on two separate TVs
and talking about it
in relatively short distance from each other.
Yes.
You know, like that's the type of co-op that
also the
that I want
loot
for
when
this.
you find it, like even if it goes to both places, like I don't know, that excitement of being the one who finds that chest or opens that chest, like I don't know, it will take away.
Facts. Real quick, we got the homie Smitty Smith in the building.
Yo, what's good,
man? Appreciate you, homie.
Thank you, love.
He says, I think the ponies are upset because AI can't generate a gaming roadmap for them. Damn. The Book of X.
The Book of X, baby.
Holy shit.
I think the ponies are upset because AI can't generate. Exactly.
Damn. Can you imagine? Say, hey, we need to ask AI. Hey, can you generate me a roadmap for PlayStation 5?
That'll be wild.
First party.
That'll be wild. I feel like Smitty's on it.
I feel like that's a pretty
Yo,
easy.
that'd be
thing. We could see-
crazy.
we can see what it says. But that's crazy. That hurt him deep. That's just the reality.
We don't need a roadmap.
AI, can you make me a roadmap, please? We don't got a roadmap. Come on, man, please.
The moment you feed AI the information that's been taking place with PlayStation, AI is gonna be like, the fuck I will. There is no roadmap to be found. Man, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy.
I'm putting it in right now.
No, you're not.
For PlayStation's
That's messed up.
first party studio game releases. Let's see if we're doing it live right now, guys. I need to know what a roadmap looks like.
Fill more pockets with the bars. In essence, less games are more. Pony guy.
All right, so I'm gonna read it to you.
Go ahead.
Creating a precise roadmap for PlayStation's first-party studio game releases is challenging because Sony and its studios tend to keep their plans under wraps until official announcements are made. However, based on confirmed releases, credible rumors, and the typical development cycles of their studios, I can provide an estimated roadmap as of today, February 23rd. This will include known projects, likely release windows, and some educated speculation. Fucking AI is doing some educated speculation.
I know,
okay,
that's wild.
about what might come next from Sony's 19 first-party studios under the PlayStation Studios banner. Keep in mind that this is a dynamic landscape. Delays, cancellations, or surprise reveals could shift things at any time. First of all,
the latest cancellations.
Yeah, they even threw up cancellations in there. Like, fuck these.
AI
Like,
taking
fuck this.
jabs.
So first of all, 19 first-party studios. Sony has 19 first-party studios.
They act like they only have 3.
They literally act like that. You're telling me with 19 first-party studios, you can't fucking figure out how to give us a goddamn cadence of games that
How
are
many
not...
did they cancel though? I
Jesus,
mean,
that's true. All right, so confirmed releases and near-term roadmap 2025. Sony has already shared some details about upcoming first-party titles, and industry patterns suggest a few releases are imminent. Here's what we know or can reasonably expect for 2025. Ghost of Yote, release window 2025 confirmed. Then they give you some details about it. Oh, I thought it was just like details on the game, but they're actually, oh shit. All right, let's just listen what AI is thinking over here. Announced at the September 2024 State of Play, this is the sequel of Ghost of Tsushima, set in 1603 near Mount Yote. It introduces new protagonist Atsu and promises expanded open world action and stealth gameplay. Given Sucker Punch's track record, roughly 4 to 6 years between major releases, 2025 aligns with their development cycle post Ghost of Tsushima 2020, likely a mid to late 2025 release, possibly fall, to anchor Sony's holiday lineup.
oh,
Yo, talking to this bitch is crazy. Like,
that's
like,
wild.
Then the next one is Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Kojima Productions, not first party, but a close partner with exclusivity deals.
In all caps, probably. Oh my gosh.
Not first party. Yo. Oh my god. So it
Wow.
says reveal that Game Awards 2024, tells about the story. While Kojima Productions isn't technically first party, Sony's deep involvement and PS5 exclusivity make it a key title in their lineup. Expect a late 2025 release, possibly November, given Kojima's tendency for lengthy, polished phrases. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, Naughty Dog. Release window, late 2025 or early 2026, speculated. All right, so it says unveiled at the Game Awards 2024, blah, blah, blah. Naughty Dog's last major release was Last of Us Part 2 in 2020, and their typical 4 to 5 year cycle suggests late 2025 is feasible. though early 2026 could happen if polish extends development. And then Fair Game 2025 speculated. So a competitive heist shooter announced in 2023. Sony's push into live service games positions this as a priority. Job listings and development updates suggest is nearing completion, making
Damn,
2025
job
likely,
listings.
possibly mid-year to avoid clashing with bigger single-player titles. And then midterm roadmap 2026 to 2027. Looking beyond 2025, several projects are in active development with release windows inferred from studio output history and leaked or rumored information. Marvel's Wolverine 2026 speculated, announced in 2021. Damn, it's been a fucking while.
It's been a minute.
This PlayStation 5 exclusive has been in development alongside Marvel Spider-Man 2. 2023 Insomniac Data Breach leaked a roadmap placing Wolverine around 2026 after a Venom spinoff.
Remember the leak.
Expect a gritty, action-packed title leveraging Insomniac's expertise in superhero games, likely late 2026. Venom spinoff. Insomniac Games 2025 or early 2026 speculated. The same leak revealed Venom. Given its smaller scope, think Miles Morales versus Spider-Man 2. It can hit late 2025 if not already scheduled, though early 2026 is safer, giving Insomniac's packed slate. It's likely focus on Venom's anti-hero antics with a shorter focus campaign. Horizon multiplayer game 2026 speculated. Confirmed in 2022, this live service title expands the Horizon universe with co-op gameplay. Guerrilla's work on Horizon Forbidden West in 2022 and Call Them Out in 2023 suggests they've shifted focus here. A 2026 release fits their 4 to 5 year cycle for major projects, possibly mid-year. Untitled new IP from Santa Monica Studios, 2026 to 2027 speculated. Post God of War Ragnarok 2022, Cory Borlaug is reportedly leading a new IP, while another team might handle a God of War sequel. Sony Santa Monica's history, 5 to 6 years between major titles, points to 2026 or 2027. Rumors suggest a sci-fi or fantasy setting distinct from Kratos' saga. Oh, they put Last of Us Part 3.
Really?
Window 2027 speculated. Neil Druckmann confirmed a story outline exists, but it's not in full production yet. After Intergalactic, Naughty Dog could pivot here, aligning with their pattern of alternating IPs. A 2027 release assumes a 2023-2024 start, following a 5 to year 7 gap from Part 2. Oh shit.
I don't know. I think those are just assumptions. I don't see a part 3.
Yeah,
of
they're
The
just
Last of
using the
Us.
fact that
Yeah,
he
they're
said
just
that there's an
using
outline.
things like that. Imagine if the media actually did their job and put out there all the things that should be out there about PlayStation. AI would have had a field day.
Dude, I'm gonna stop there, but it
Yeah.
actually goes further. Like it does long-term roadmap 2028
Is Baby
and
Step
beyond.
there?
No,
No.
it's not a first party.
Got it.
It says other studios and wild cards, like just different guesses. It goes pretty deep, man.
That's wild.
See, look at what AI given more of a roadmap than PlayStation ever has. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's a goddamn shame. But yes, their shit is interesting with what's happening with AI. Smitty Smith, that was all of that came from your super chat. So,
Yes.
thank
Shout
you.
out to Smitty Smith.
Thank you, brother.
Let's
And then
go.
do you K down me with that
Woo!
$2 super chat, man? Appreciate you, homie. Says PlayStation has a roadmap. Xbox has an atlas. Xbox is the catalyst to their roadmap. That's what the ponies say, apparently. But yes, as far as this is concerned, Avowed being possibly it was not possibly, it was going to be a multiplayer game that Carrie Patel herself said was codename multiplayer Skyrim, which is wild. So yeah, man. I mean, look, Microsoft here to save the day. Xbox rescued them from making some game that probably would have just went off into Oblivion. Ooh, nice. I like that. But instead is a fucking monumental release.
And even then, it's getting the heat and it shouldn't.
Of course.
It shouldn't.
Of course.
Amazing game. If you guys have not checked it out, go play today. Do yourself a favor and go play Avowed. And then come tell us about it, because I can't wait to hear your experiences. Like Duke over here, who did something a little controversial in the game.
Someone in the chat warned me to not use Ring of Fire around exploding barrels. Just did it on accident. Yeah, that's actually, you know what?
That's no bueno.
I think I got slapped up a couple times because my thing when they kill you, the second wind,
yes,
brings a Ring of Fire.
A Ring of Fire.
So I think I've accidentally blown myself up.
Yeah,
a few times.
It's happened. Maybe once or twice.
But,
so you're not alone, Duke.
But yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, Xbox doing the right thing, helping out this studio from releasing some shit that nobody would ever think about to now releasing this amazing game that all week long we've been talking about, and the homies in the chat have been playing.
Music says all I can do is
it's a beautiful thing. So thank you for that save, Microsoft, because Avowed is fucking amazing.
Yes.
Guys, that being said, that's where we're gonna end it.
Thank you guys for rocking out. Happy Sunday. Go out there and have the most beautiful freaking day, whether you're rocking out with your homies, your family, or playing some video games. Have the best time doing whatever it is you're doing, my beautiful people.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for rocking out with us. Thank you to everyone who super chatted, man. You guys are the shit. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Shout out to everyone who is a member, whether on Patreon or our YouTube memberships. You guys are the shit. Thank you so much. If you're a member and you missed the show yesterday, go back, watch the show.
Yes.
It was a good one. So definitely go there. You'll be able to see some of our homies who went on camera and hear some of our homies who were not on camera, but were still talking that shit on the mic.
They don't mess around.
They don't mess around.
I love it. I love it that, again, like you said, it's like more comfortable. Obviously, it's like all the members gathered up. And,
it's the members having a good time. Man.
It's dope.
It's just dope. It's nice. So definitely come check that out, or go check that out. We'll be back obviously next Saturday with the new one. And then I see on here Razor Ultron says you streaming ID at Xbox tomorrow, right? Or it says ID at Xbox.
What time? I don't even know the time, guys.
What time is it Eastern?
What time is it? You said Pacific time?
No, Eastern. What time is it Eastern? I don't know. We'll see. I got to look into it a little more. If it looks like it's going to be a bigger thing, is 1 p.m. Eastern.
Gotcha.
Maybe
likely
we'll do a big thing, or maybe I'll just put it on and I'll just stream it for the fuck of it.
That's what I'm thinking.
And see what it is instead of making
depending on the time. It seems 1 o'clock. It should be.
Eastern.
It should. So, you should be doing that.
Builder says tomorrow's my B-day. Stream the show, please.
Oh, wow! Just for Cage. Okay, it has to happen.
All right.
Shout out to Cage. Happy birthday, love.
1 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, we'll see you then.
Worst case scenario, it'll be me.
It'll be just CMoney. Don't be disappointed. I'll be in the chat.
But we'll see. Guys, thank you.
I look for you.
Appreciate it.
If you can, you can. Thank you, Racer.
Yeah, we should be able to do it. I should be able to stream it. Guys, thank you again so much for rocking out with us. We appreciate you all. You guys are the shit. And
Right says, let's get drunk just for Cage. Right, I don't drink. I can't drink. I don't want to drink.
Yeah.
Me no likey.
No. It's we're lightweights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We smell it. It's gonna take us to another place.
Yeah.
But yeah, so apparently you'll catch us tomorrow, 1 o'clock for Xbox ID stream. But then we'll be back Tuesday night, as we are, with Night Quest with the homie Pharaoh and I believe the homie Fuzzy. So guys, thank y'all so much again for rocking out with us. We appreciate y'all. Doodle, we're gonna end the show the way that we end every single show. Doodle.
Yes.
We're done.
We are.
Until next time.
You're intruding.
You're intruding.